Oh my God, I had that whole. Well, I'm not going to repeat myself. Screw it. I was bitching about SAP software, which nobody really cares about anyway. It was probably best that I was muted. I'm a professional. The show has started. Welcome to the show. So we're going to watch some movie trailers, which is good. We're going to chill out. I got a whole bunch of movie trailers queued up to go. Most of these are going to be in the next month or two. There's a couple that are in November, like the Hexed trailer, the Shrek. I haven't watched most of these. I have watched Hexed. That's pretty much the only one. I know I was so into it. I was so pissed at SAP software. Before we get into the trailers, I am not going to have a chance to talk about it anywhere else. So I'm going to just talk about this here. Monday night, I'm going to be streaming with Despot of Antrim like we normally do. Random Film Talk is going to be with us. And one of the subjects that night is going to be about the poor marketing and why movies are crashing, because next weekend Supergirl is out. We're going to watch that trailer, laugh at it because it's going to bomb. And the marketing is just shit on that one. They need to shut Millie Alcock up. Like, she needs to they put her in a closet somewhere. Don't let her near a microphone. And I kind of felt the same way about Masters of the Universe, because the director and the gal that plays Tila, they were like, it's about toxic masculinity. It's exploring the toxic and healthy masculinity. And it's like, oh my God, all of you shut up. Just shut up. It's a fun 80s superhero movie, whatever. But they wouldn't. And so I watched it last night, though. I watched Masters of the Universe because a couple of people said it was really good. See, some people are like, oh, they like it. I hated it. I hated that movie so much. James, good evening. What's up? We watched it last night, and I was actually mad by the end of it because it was boring, and I had enough time to think about why I was mad. Because it is this is real dumb. Like, this is all stupid, right? And my issue with that, I finally realized why those movies make me mad, is because the movie is basically telling me, this is all really dumb. And so you're obviously dumb for watching and thinking you were going to enjoy this. We're going to make fun of everything about this property. To me, as the audience member, that makes me think, oh, so you think I'm stupid then for liking this, for wanting to buy a ticket to this, to be interested in He-Man. You clearly think everything about it is dumb, so I must be dumb. And I got pissed off. It pissed me off. That is what I realized about the stupid meta humor shit, is I feel like they're making fun of me, and I don't like it. I'm so, like, the character names were a big joke, because they're basically, in this interpretation, the character names were Adam escaped when he was 10 and went to Earth and then lost the magic sword and stayed there forever. But he drew himself a bunch of pictures because he'll never forget all of his friends back in the kingdom. And he forgot their names. So he gave them stupid names like Fisto and Ram Man. And they were like, that's what? And he's like, oh, I was a kid. Those are the names I came up with. Those are the names. So in this movie, the names of the actual characters, they were like, well, they were so stupid, we need to pretend that a 10-year-old kid made these up, and then everybody's going to laugh about them. The end of the movie, everybody, like, they say something that's not really funny, and then everybody just like leans back with hands on hips, and they just throw their heads back, which is a very cartoon thing. And that would have been fine. It would have been campy, except that then Battle Cat rolls his eyes. I can't remember if he looked at the camera or not, but it's just, everybody is... Adam is telling his origin story to people on Earth. They're all saying how dumb it is. He's crazy. Like, the whole movie is just, I feel like it was making fun of me for even caring to be there. And I'm sick of that shit. But as a movie, I thought it was a bad movie. That stuff aside, any of the director and the actress talking about masculinity, this, that, and the other, okay, the meta humor, all right, fine. That stuff aside, I just thought it was a bad movie. Pacing was terrible. They decided to go with an origin story for He-Man, which didn't need to happen. So the first third of the movie is just this origin story for a character that, it's the most boring origin story ever. So, all right. So we wasted time doing that. We had a ton of payoffs with no setup whatsoever. I feel like there's a director's cut of this movie somewhere that includes, like, at the end of the movie, Man-at-Arms is fighting with this robot, and the robot gets blown up, and just the head is around, and he's like, oh my God, the robot. And he's holding the head of the robot, like, oh, you're safe. Like, where did you guys have a relationship that I didn't see, that I look away for? I didn't go to the bathroom. I don't remember missing it. There was a whole scene I must have missed. Why do they care about each other? Who knows? Tila and her dad, Master at Arms, reconciling. No setup for that. Didn't really achieve anything. Adam and his father doing this like deathbed reconciliation meant nothing. No setup for that whatsoever. I feel like I missed a bunch of scenes. Tila She could have just not been in the movie at all. Should have just not been there. Didn't do anything. She was just salty the whole movie. That was her character, was to be surly the entire time and just be mad. She was like an angsty teenager that was just pissed that she had to be someplace and was just going to make everybody else's problem the whole movie. And given her comments about like, my character is growing from the toxic masculinity of her father and learning what healthy leadership, whatever looks like, blah, I thought, oh my God, it's gonna be this girl boss shit. I can't even say that she was girl boss. That would be dishonest because she didn't do shit in this movie except be annoying and a giant pain in everybody's ass. She didn't do anything except for find Adam in the beginning of the movie. The beginning of the boring nonsense origin story was terrible. Could have taken her out entirely. The scenes they cut should have been her, whatever she was in. They could have, and then left the relationship with Man-at-Arms and the robot that clearly was not there. The theme was all over the place. They didn't know what they wanted to do. This feels like a movie that was made by committee because parts of it are making fun of HR, PC humor or language, therapy language and shit. Like they're making fun of it. But then Adam also tries to use it to resolve the fight at the end. And they keep going back and forth like, haha, guys can't talk about feelings. But then just punching people is what solves all the problems in the movie. So they keep wanting to talk about like, what is leadership? What is healthy masculinity? We should talk about our feelings. Adam has this roommate on Earth that secretly loves to watch romance movies and cry about him, but then he like pretends he wasn't when Adam walks in, and it happens twice. So it's like a thing. It's like this running gag that they have. Where does this go? There was no point to it whatsoever. And they clearly wanted to have a theme about, you know, being in touch with your feelings and talking and whatever. But then every problem in the movie is solved by shooting people or punching them really hard or fisting them, which actually that was a pretty good joke, or giving them head, which is what he told Ram Man to do. And there was like a whole bit about that. There were a couple funny chuckle-worthy moments, but they didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know what they wanted the theme to be. And so it was confused as hell. Adam is stupid the entire time. He's just a big dummy. So once again, it's not even like a gender issue or it's not about like, oh, it's woke. It just, when your main character is stupid the entire time and has no agency and doesn't know where they're going and can't find their own ass with two hands and a map, like it's not a fun watch to watch a stupid character bumble around. And that's supposed to be like the protagonist. That's supposed to be your hero. Why do I want to watch that? Honestly. Oh, and then nobody would shut up at all. It was what do they call them? Yap yap movies. I think that's like the thing people are calling them. Idris Elba's character, Man-at-Arms, was the worst. I don't know what the writing was. I don't know if the director told him to just talk incessantly and just like casual slang. Don't speak like you're the king's, you know, honor guard Man-at-Arms guy. Just chit chat with people, but don't ever shut up. Don't ever be not talking ever, Idris. And then his daughter, Tila, was this never stop talking ever. Just noise, constant noise. It was the only parts of the movie that worked for me were the costuming and the sets. Not that like the CGI looked good or the coloring, just that they leaned into it. They leaned into the camp of the sets. They leaned into like the Castle Grayskull thing. Lockjaw, they leaned into that. They didn't like try to make him like realistic. And how does he swap his? No, he just had an arm that the shit rolled up and then a gun came out and then a hook came. Didn't try to explain that. They were just like, just roll with it. That's fine. And that was actually fun. The only character that was any good was Skeletor. And that is because he was the villain. And so they didn't try to excuse his behavior with goofy jokes or undercut his moments with jokes because they just figure, well, he is the villain. He's a megalomaniac. He's a petulant child. He just wants more power. He's never satisfied. There's like a jokey moment in the beginning where he wins and he raises his fist in the air and he's like laughing, but nobody else is. And he like stops to like, guys, that was the crescendo moment. When I do this, everybody joins me. And like, it's played for laughs. But then they didn't wink at the camera to be like, oh, this guy's so dumb, right? Because he's the villain. And then it worked better because of it, because they didn't get in their own way to know that you're in on the joke and this is so silly, right? So they just let him be campy and goofy. Skeletor is the only character in the entire movie that works. He was the best part. And it was Jared Leto, for God's sake. And like I said, I saw reviewers. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it was so fun! Like I was so surprised. I had a great time." And I thought, "Man, this is cool. I'm gonna go see this movie. It's gonna be fun, you know." And it's just gonna be like one of these really tragic, like bad marketing disasters. No, I hated that movie. It's one of my worst movies of the year that I've seen so far. And like as a movie, the structural aspects of that movie, I hated it. Anyway, there's nowhere else to talk about that. So we'll talk about it Monday. I'll probably rant again Monday night when we talk about it. But other than that, housekeeping stuff. I got some things in the works, stuff that's just swirling in my head. I've been writing live recently, talking about, I was going to do like a one thing about Disney, like this one big video about Disney and their pride getting in their own way. And I've been writing it live. It's way too long. And then somebody, I gotta find them. Suggested I make it into a series each point. Cause each point, like I'm writing it live and I'm like, this is way too long. And then somebody said, well, why don't you just do a series? And I thought, yeah, that's a great idea. So just going to talk about how they just think they're smarter than everybody. They think they're more creative than the stuff they bought. The Marvel comics that they bought, they had proven sales. The EU books they bought, they had proven sales, but they just thought they were smarter. They don't understand what women want. They keep trying to tell women to like stuff they don't like. They don't understand how men. That's a concept. There's two concepts that I'm really excited that I've been trying to kind of swirling around that I really want to talk about more. And I think I'm going to bring them both up in this series. One is this idea of like how men and women tell and receive stories. We tell them different. We view them, we experience them different. And I really want to get into that. One term that I finally kind of clicked for me is that men are very systematic. I was talking about this in the writing video, where a lot of people are like, oh, men are logical, they're rational, whatever. And what they're trying to say is that, I believe, what they're really trying to say is that men are systematic. We approach things like systems. There are rules, there are boundaries. Hang on, I gotta drop my tea bags that sounded dirty. Literal tea bags. Ginger and Mandarin. That's why video game, like people, I waste a few minutes a day on Twitter and people are mad at Endymion, I think is how he pronounces his name, because he had a tweet about like video games it's a male hobby, but like video games are for everybody. Yeah, okay, well, you're being a pedantic loser. I believe, I don't know, I can't speak for him, but I think when people say like video games are a male hobby or like superheroes are a male hobby or whatever, what they're trying to say, or what I mean, is that those are video games especially are systems. They're discrete inputs. There are obvious goals. There are clear rules. You have to combine the rules to overcome a clear challenge. Like these are systems, and you approach it in a systematic way. So of course, men are going to play more video games than women because we think in systems. So I want to explore that a lot. And one of the Disney videos is going to be a lot about that, about how Disney they tell stories in a female way, even when it's male or formerly male franchises like Marvel or Star Wars. And then lastly, I realized recently I've been using the term morally gray incorrectly. What I mean is like the postmodern morally gray. We don't know, nothing matters, whatever. But I realize I'm not using that term correctly, because morally gray implies a black and a white. And then you're exploring the middle area, what is like with the Punisher, like he's doing things that are illegal, but he's killing, traffickers. Like it's a gray area. Like that's an interesting concept. What I've been describing, but I've been describing using the wrong word, and I'm going to use this term going forward, is that they are morally beige. That is what we're seeing in stories. It's moral beige. There is no black and white. Because nobody's right or wrong. This is The Last of Us 2 all over again. Who knows who's right or who's wrong? We're going to manipulate you to just make you feel like everybody's kind of okay or sort of bad in their own way. Morally beige is the thing that I'm going to start talking about going forward. And I feel like that sums up what I've been trying to say. Moral relativity, like that is, moral octarine. Moral 4 and 4, the color of morality. But yeah, it's so anyway, those are some things that have been floating around in my head that I'm gonna start working on more, working those ideas into videos. And then the whole Disney thing I'm kind of excited about, and a couple other videos while I'm working on splitting those up, because I think that'd be a fun series. I don't know that it'll be done, maybe one of them be done in time for the end of June, so I can get that sweet clickbait by having the word pride in the thing, but it will be the hubris is what I'm really talking about. A little bit is because they thought social progressivism was the way to go. But anyway, speaking of Disney, now that I've blabbed for a few minutes and everybody's here, new trailer came out a few days ago called Hexed. And it is actually, what we should do is, I found out about this during one of the Disney writing videos. I'd never even heard of it. I guess they showed it briefly at Disney D23. And then I kind of looked at it. I was like, I've never even heard of it. This was a week ago. No trailers had come out yet. Instantly, I was struck by this face that they can't stop doing. Actually, hang on. I just found out about something. This right here, this face. I don't know if you guys can see that anymore. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of this like cringy, this character. I can already tell what this character is like just from this one. I hate it. I already hate it. And Disney can't get away from it. They don't know how to animate differently than this. They don't know how to do different emotions than this. They don't know what to do. So found out about that. And then a few days later, the trailer popped out. And then I did some research today. And this is like a crash in the making, because one of the there's no writing credit, first of all, which I believe might be normal at this stage in the game for Disney. But right now there's no writers. There's just directors. One of the directors was demoted to co-director. And then a new director was brought in. And around the time the directors were changed, this movie used to be about a boy named Billy, he's weird and doesn't have a good relationship with his mom, but he's a wizard. And then Billy became, in the Billie Eilish way, a girl. And well, let's just watch it, because this shit is, you've seen this a million times. If you've seen Owl House, you've seen this. If you've seen any other Disney or Pixar movie, you've seen this. This trailer feels like it's derivative of Disney. It's Disney being derivative of their own damn selves. It's awful.
My whole life, I felt like there was something wrong with me.
Why is she even here? I'm such an alt joke.
So I understand that it's a trailer, and maybe that line is not in the movie, but right away, it's hard to separate the trailer from the movie itself, because trailers can be bad or they can be good, whatever. But it's the obviousness of it. It makes me instantly worried that this movie was written like a Netflix movie, where they have to tell you what the character is feeling instead of showing the situation, whatever. So instantly, I'm different. I'm not like the other girls. I'm alt chick. I'm so different. I wear combat boots. I'm so like.
Billy, you owe me a 10-page essay on why you're a pain in my butt. Do not make me call your mom.
What in the...
So again, it's like they've lost the ability to animate anything other than this style of face. I mean, it looks like Rapunzel. They don't know how to do anything else. So she's got magic powers, and I'm not super against soft magic. I talked about this. Did I recent stream? I don't know. I prefer hard magic in my fantasy, where you have like real rules, and then they have to, it's because it's systematic, right? I'm not against soft magic, but this looks already like a little bit too soft magic, where it's just not going to make any sense, and that's going to hurt the story.
Holy smoly. Whoa.
He's in the bathroom!
It's not appropriate, but I'm coming in.
Expel?
So it just, I know this is a common complaint now, and it's so common that it almost doesn't mean anything, but it does feel like somebody fed a bunch of Disney movies into a chat bot and was like, write a Disney animated movie, please. And this is because it's the most derivative thing I've ever seen. It is the most obvious. It is the most pastiche shit, and of Disney, of themselves. If this were some generic movie called Mixed Up about a girl with long hair living in a tower or something, like, okay, that's fine. We see that, right? We see the knockoff shit, but this is them knocking off themselves. So, and again, the soft magic thing is it's just trailer, but her powers just appear to be whatever. And if you're the main character and this like newfound power is part of your character, it's what it is it's just bad writing where you don't use the power for any or seemingly so far you don't use the power for any sort of character development. It's just kind of there to move the plot along, make some weird shit happen they think are going to be laughs, and it's just a huge missed opportunity to not use that new part of this character to develop the character.
I don't even know where we go from here.
This is the only one I've watched, and that's the only time you're going to see the mom, by the way. So I don't know what's going on in this trailer, but you know, or when they revealed it, it was the two of them. It's about the girl and her mom, her type A mom with this stupid cringy, but she's not in the rest of this trailer. So I don't know. I think this is gonna be another Disney cut up 5 versions of this that were smashed together like Captain America, Brave New World. It's gonna be bad.
You are insane.
So that was the scene from Onward where she did the thing with the staff and tried it in various ways and it's supposed to be funny. So they're just copying themselves again.
Billy!
The other thing, and I didn't come up with this myself, I just noticed this. Well, I didn't notice it. I saw people talking about it. Now I can't unnotice it. And now I want you guys. Everything is happening in the middle third of this screen. And I've been seeing a bunch of comparisons to this movie, Forgotten Island, which we'll watch in just a minute, and you'll see the difference. And I've been seeing like side-by-sides online. But pay attention from now on. It's like Elio. It is right dead in the middle so that people can make TikTok shorts about this.
We've been waiting for you.
Whoa.
Oh, hang on. Also, sorry. It was supposed to be like this. You don't want to see my face. You want to see the trailer. Sorry. Cut you off.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Oh, do you have traits?
That's Cogsworth. I mean, it looks like Cogsworth even. Same shapes.
I might describe as strange or freakish or difficult.
I refuse to answer
Sounds like Mrs. Potts.
that.
That's a yes. Billy Doe. Welcome to Hex, the world of witches.
What the?
May your visit be magical.
So this went back when this was a boy Billy. Everybody, you know, it's like, okay, so it's Harry Potter. It's colorful Harry Potter, which is, I like Harry Potter. Hell, I'm drinking out of my Ravenclaw mug right this moment. So that's fine. And then, yes, now we have Owl House. So it's, I don't know if there's any music in this one or not, but that would be a great song. Right. And not everything is bad. Like not everything can be super original. It's just that when it like that little thing where, oh, all of a sudden her power gets out of control and she has to hit a button. There's like slapstick gags. I'm not against those things in general. So I don't want to just say like, just because it's doing it, it's bad. It's just, it's a bunch of basic stuff and it's snowballing is what's happening in this trailer. Like any one of these things alone, I'd be like, oh, that might be kind of cute. Might be a fun little moment. These things feel like all the people writing this movie know how to do are pull these obvious tropes and then they just smash them together because it's what they've seen. And they figure if they put them enough together, because these things have all happened in other Disney movies and they've been executed well. This looks like, oh, we'll just put it all in there and it'll work.
Close enough. Just saw the way. Yeah. Maybe there's nothing wrong with me at all.
That's my favorite line too. Right there. And there's going to be more of that. So this movie's about mean girls. We got mean witches. Isn't that crazy that the girl who didn't feel like she fit in, who straight up told us, I'm a little different. I'm not like the other girls. I'm different. And then now there's mean girls who are the villains. And really, there's nothing wrong with her at all. really the moral of the story is that she's been great all along, and the world needs to just recognize how great she is.
Maybe I'm meant for something more.
So, yeah, it's that one's in November. I think right now November 6th or something like that. It is. Like I said, there are certain things that if you try to be wholly original and do nothing that, something nobody's ever seen before all the time, then, well, there's a reason that we have classics. There's a reason we have storytelling tropes and things like that. But it's just tropes the movie. It's rehashing the movie. There is no, just from this, obviously I don't want every trailer to be giving away the entire plot, but this makes me think that there's nothing going on in this movie whatsoever. She's not going to have any sort of arc. We don't know anything about the mom or what her motivations are. And all this trailer has given me is maybe it's not me. Maybe the world just needs to recognize how incredible I am. That's what the moral of this story is. And that to me is what makes me feel like Disney is being run by, actually at this point, Disney's being run by Disney adults. And I've tried to defend them in the past, but God, it's getting so hard because it's adult children that are writing these. What's the problem with this character? Well, she doesn't fit in because, she's alt chick, she's edgy, and she's not conforming like everybody else. Okay, so that's an adult child right there that's never grown out of that shit. That's her problem. That's the inciting incident, is that she's just different. And then the villains there are mean girls, 3 girls that are all the same. They're all conformed, but she's different. So yeah, this movie is a therapy session from the looks of this trailer. And it's written by adult children who didn't grow out of these high school attitudes and are now making this clearly bland movie that is just, it's going to be more rehashed than Wish. At least Wish was obvious with it's Easter eggs, the movie, God, this is going to be so disappointing. This one, the comparison, actually, I didn't even hear about this, but this is a DreamWorks one. So you noticed everything was in the middle. Now take a look at this DreamWorks movie. This is Forgotten Island is our next one here. Before I move on, hang on just a second. Writers Stay Away, $5. Thank you so much. Did I see the trailer or teaser for Godzilla -0? I have not, but we can add that in. We can add that in and we can watch it. Thank you very much. And then Kevin Faulkner, another 5 Greg Owen memberships. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate that. So this next one is DreamWorks, which they've got some misses, but overall for me, between Disney and DreamWorks, I'm more of a DreamWorks fanboy. Of course, Shrek 5, I might be so disappointed in that one. But pay attention to how much of the screen that they're using in this movie as compared to Hexed, which we just saw.
I'm Joe. I'm Risa. Do you want to be best friends? Cool. Let's make it official. Sorry, I can't do a blood oath. I'm not a psycho. I've never had a best friend before. Me neither. Let's go.
So right away, I forgot their names, but that one has cardboard bat wings on. I don't have to be told that she's weird. I don't have to be told that she wants to be that other girl's friend because she's a freaking weirdo, right? That's very obvious. They didn't have to instantly tell me, the audience, that. The other girl looks quiet and reserved. So this is your classic extrovert grabbing an introvert and saying, all right, we're best friends now. And the introvert going, all right, well, I guess that's what we're doing. So I don't need this explained to me. It's very obvious, just in the characterization, the way they're dressed, the way they talk. This one's messy. It's Odd Couple. Again, this is a classic thing. So I'm not saying that we need to, just because it's been done before, it's bad. But I also didn't need to shove it in my face. I didn't need to be winked at and see what we're doing.
We're going to be best friends forever. Right?
All right, so they got friendship bracelets. Now we're doing this. We got trinkets about their adventures. but something bad's going to happen.
Forever and ever.
You don't have to go all the way to the US for school.
It's what my parents want.
Ah, darn it. There it is. They're not going to be best friends forever and ever. I guess they're on, it appears to be Hawaii.
It shouldn't be their choice. It's your life. But hey, we made some good memories. Risa, something's happening. No way.
All right, we got the inciting thing here. Now we're gonna go to whatever, Forgotten Island, probably. Friendship Island.
Hold on!
Won't you come see about me?
Somebody did mention the bean mouth thing. It is a little, that is one red flag or yellow flag on this one. I am a little tired of that animation style as well. As much as Disney can't get out of this Rapunzel adorable thing that they have that they've been leaning on for 15 years. I hate this animation, this overly rounded animation style. Like these two, their clothing has more going for them than from what I've seen in other productions, but it's still that same style, and it's gonna pretty soon the low frame rate Spider-Verse thing, it's gonna do this. Everybody's gonna jump on that bandwagon, and it's just gonna get boring. Yeah, it's
Where are we? The Forgotten Island is a dangerous place. The longer you're here, the more memories you'll forget.
We would forget everything, even each other. This is our entire friendship.
it is a yeah, this is somebody said it's a much more appropriate song, and it is much better song on this one, not just random pop song thrown in. Is that the same girl? See the side shave, that's a yellow flag too.
We gotta find our way back home.
Or I guess that's who she would become if she never had found a friend. Maybe that's what they're going for. Like she'd be look how weird she would look if she never found a buddy.
Don't you forget about me.
We're running out of time.
Hey, it's okay. Listen to me, Risa. I just have one question for you. Who let the dogs out?
No, not right now.
Come on, answer the question. Who let the dogs out? Who?
Okay, thank you.
We need a game plan.
Look, I'm not saying that one looks great. It looks better. There are parts of it that I think look good. There are a few things that I'm like, oh God, we're doing that again. We're doing well, at least they did the payoff right away. The last year's Fantastic Four, that trailer that was like, say the line to Ben, and then finally he does. And I remember even in the theater, I was like, oh my God, great. He's going to say clobber in time. And then it happened. And I was like, it's so underwhelming, but at least they did it right away. Yeah, I agree. It's like, it's not, it does look better. I don't know that I'm not dying to see this one, but as a comparison, still better than Hexed, which is a low bar, but there you go. All right. And then this week also got a brand new trailer for new Spider-Man movie. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with, to me, it feels like Spider-Man, they're spinning it off, which is smart because it's always been the more popular of the movies and it doesn't rely on being connected to the whole universe. I think the last movie, it was actually, I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I think it was a smart move to just be like, yeah, everybody forgot him. There's the last we saw Doctor Strange, and that's all we needed. And then now we don't have to be connected to the sinking ship that is MCU phases 4, 5, and 6. So now it can just be Spider-Man. But everybody forgot him, so now it's all brand new. And I saw the poster for this, and there were like a bunch of ninjas with swords and stuff. So I was like, oh, Spider-Man, and people with like, it's Kill Bill, but Spider-Man. Like, all right, I'm with it. I'll give it a chance. All right, let's check this one out. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
What is happening to me? Did you miss me, Spidey? I'm losing my mind.
Thought nobody knew him, but maybe one person does.
I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Oh, does he have are we doing the parasite thing again? Is that what we're doing? We're not going to do emo again like Topher Grace though, right?
Semester MIT.
Dad, who do you think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
What the? Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA.
Oh, he's becoming. So they're gonna make good on the joke from No Way Home, where they were talking about how the other Spider-Man actually like made the webs, and now we're gonna get away from that.
Right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
Mark Ruffalo doesn't even care anymore. That's maybe they just cut that sentence up, but hang on just a second. Listen to Mark Ruffalo speak again, and just how little he gives a shit. How little anybody gives a shit about any of these movies anymore.
Good.
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
It's just really, he doesn't care. That's the most phoned in line delivery I've ever heard in my life.
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see. You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
All right, so we got what, multiple villains in this one, which is a risk, but at least there's not multiple Spider-Men.
What do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Yo, Spider-Man!
I gotta be honest, I don't care about the memory wipe thing. And it looks like it's gonna be like, I just don't, that plot point, I don't, and this is a personal thing, like I don't care. It's probably not gonna screw the movie up, but just like watching a trailer and then, you know, what am I gonna get excited about? What am I not gonna get excited about? The whole memory wipe, what does he do now that no one knows him thing, like that plot point doesn't, I want to see this movie, like that's fine. It just, that is not the thing that's going to be like, oh, I wonder how he deals with it. I don't care. This kid is Miles right here. Probably.
You okay? You get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big. Hey, but you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine. This whole thing can get really scary.
So the villain knows him. It's like a multiverse thing.
How was that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you.
I'll show up for Punisher. It's fine with me.
Just gonna let him go by himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that.
I'm not a huge comic person. First of all, I want to see all this. This doesn't feel like it's enough of the movie right here. And I want to see more of this Red Ninja people. What's with the black eyes? Does anybody know what comics wise, like what is that storyline that I don't know about? Because I'm not a big comics backlog person.
No matter how powerful you become.
I miss you, mate.
Man Spider. Oh, everybody keeps saying Man Spider. I thought that was a joke. I thought that was like a gender joke. Man Spider. All right, well, I gotta look up what that is.
All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh, did you stretch? You a big stretcher? It's so good for you. You ready?
I hate that. Don't do that. Don't do stupid shit like that. All right, unstable DNA arc. He's Man Spider. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Is that basically what they were doing? Are they trying to tie this to the Spider-Verse stuff? Like with the unstable spider DNA? Like, is it from a different multiverse thing? Is that it, or is the Spider-Verse movies, are they sort of a loose interpretation of the Man Spider thing? Sounds cool. Very cool. So that one's the end of July. Honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be like a lasting thing or whatever, but just from the trailer, it looks like I'm going to leave the theater and I'm going to feel like that was cool. I saw a cool ass movie. 6 months from now, will I think about it? I don't know. But then again, it's MCU stuff at this point. It's all pretty. That one at least didn't feel as empty as so many of them, which I know it's such a low bar. But yeah, I'm good with that. That one looks like a lot of fun. Fun at the very least. Let's see here. Now, this, I'm nervous about this. After Kung Fu Panda 4, I'm worried about DreamWorks too. Forgotten Island, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I'm not planning to go see that, you know, like it's all right. Kung Fu Panda 4 was just shit. This is garbage movie. This I'm worried about. Shrek 5, like, I don't know, after a while you just gotta, it's like Toy Story 5, you just gotta stop. You gotta stop. And I'm going into this pessimistic because I am worried.
Once upon a time, a hideous ogre and a delusional donkey embarked on a journey to the magical city of further away.
Oh my God, it's happening. It's really happening. Do you know what that means? I need a makeover. Get my arm.
I thought that wasn't Eddie Murphy at first. It sounded different.
Joked in my back check. My ass added. Maybe even tighten up my badonkadonk.
No, definitely not.
So what you're saying is the Shrek donkey off on another...
No, don't say it.
Two stalwart friends.
That's not what this is.
On a whirlwind
donkey.
Big...
That was a good spot to pause right there. But this one feels, again, this is like, it feels, this entire trailer is just saying to the audience, yep, we're doing the same shit again. And this is the same meta humor stuff that I'm tired of, with Shrek being like, we're not doing it again. Don't say it. Oh, don't do. Okay, so we're just gonna do the same. Like the theater or the trailer is just admitting we don't have new ideas. We're just going on another of a similar adventure. What the hell?
City.
Oh, I'm caked up like a friggin' bakery.
Attention.
Want to date a snowman?
Speed up, Shrek.
You really can't help yourself, can you?
They do love to poke at Disney. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to come up with. The rumors, I've heard a bunch of rumors about this. They'd like rework it because people guessed the whole plot because it was that obvious. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hell to the no, I can't. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends off on another whirlwind big city adventure. Oh, this is bad. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you.
Maybe I'm just tired of it. Maybe that's what it is. Because this doesn't feel that different from Shrek. Maybe I'm just tired of it. I'm just old and crotchety.
Roxy!
Donkey! Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Wait. Yeah, They don't got to give away the plot. I get it. You know, we're moving away from that, and it's good. It's good that we're not giving away the entire movie, but just like a trailer, in my opinion, should at least make you excited for the movie. Give you a reason that you want to find out what's going on. It's a tough art making a good trailer. And nothing about that just basically says, remember Shrek? That was that whole trailer. Remember Shrek? All right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. I kind of felt the same way about Eddie Murphy a little bit. Not too bad, but just a lot of these people just feel really tired. They just feel like they don't care. Yeah. I think Kyle's, it's not different. It doesn't feel like it's not Shrek. Maybe I think we've all changed. I don't know. Yeah, it should be representative of the film, if not the plot. And right now it just looks like, remember these jokes? You guys remember? Remember these keys right here we're jangling? I expect better from you, DreamWorks. That one's out in this fall as well. Actually, I did look these up. These are all in theaters so far. So Hex is in theaters in November. Shrek is in November theaters also. I don't know about. I didn't look up Forgotten Island. Spiderman. Oh, that's end July. Toy Story is out tonight. I'm going to go see it tomorrow. I got tickets for tomorrow afternoon. So we'll see. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see how this is. I remember seeing this trailer a while back, and all I remember thinking was like, oh, so it's like the first movie again. Again, derivative.
Do you, Forky, to Karen Beverly to be your beloved bride?
Yeehaw! I now pronounce you husband and knife. Who poisoned the maid of honor?
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
I just don't know. I mean, part of it, though, it's like, what else are you going to do? That's my question. What else would you do with Toy Story? But that's why they shouldn't have made any more. Toy Story 3 wrapped it up so well. What do you can't just keep making the same thing. Yeah, it's gonna be the whole family and some of the family, some family, friends, whatever. Yeah, the whole group of us are gonna go. I'll have to make a short about it because I don't make videos on the 6-kid review anymore. But it just like, what else would you do? But that's the problem is, then don't make a movie. If you don't, this is Force Awakens all over again, where they're just like, well, let's just redo A New Hope. See how that goes.
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Oh, extinction! Not again!
See, and that pisses right. Just they tell you what they're doing. Right there. Not again. They tell you what they're doing. We're doing the exact same thing. We're doing the exact same plot, guys. Just so you know. Same plot. Okay, great. Thank you. That's Buzz Lightyear tablet right there.
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin it. You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here, me and the toys have been working all summer.
No, in Spanish.
And it's also funny when these huge companies try to do like the evils of technology and the evils of big corporations that always listen. And then it's like, but they can never land it because they can't really be honest about any of that.
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody!
Jesse, hello?
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
We're down! Tech's invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
It's the same. Ugh.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
You got a friend.
Woody!
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, Woody?
It's called a poncho, Forky.
Whoa! Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
I just got to pause it. There's not anything to say. There's nothing to even talk about with this trailer. It's just so boring, but I got to stop it every now and then just so I don't get kicked off.
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup. No way. She's getting away, boss! Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
I don't mind the theme of like tablets or brain rotting kids. It's fine. I'm fine with that theme. Just this movie just looks boring.
Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye!
Buzz, you stay here. I'm going with them. You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho.
It's good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
Because we're doing the same stuff again. Don't you guys like that we went back to the same thing? It's just, yeah, and that is the sad thing. It's going to make $1 billion because, of course, it will. As long as they can keep everybody quiet, just don't let them talk about whatever message or whatever audience they do or don't want to see the movie. Don't say anything, and yeah, it'll make all the money. It's terribly sad. Despot messaged me the other day. We're talking about the show coming up, and he saw it, so I guess 2 days ago, because he's 12 hours ahead, and I guess they got it a day early in Korea. And he said he had to fight the urge not to walk out. He said it's not offensive. It's just so boring. And that right there actually sums up a lot of Disney right now. I mean, the Hexed movie, there are lots of it that look kind of dumb, but then also it's hard to be mad at it because it's so safe. It's really, I mean, what are you going to say? Doesn't look offensive. They're not, they're not trying to do anything. They're trying to be themselves from 20 years ago. And they're playing it as safe as possible. And at least they're not going to piss the audience off by doing some goofy crap. But at the same time, the safe is boring. So who's going to get excited to go see this movie? I don't know. Jeremy looks like he's happy to see it. Who knows? Oh, I'm going to go see it tomorrow. I'm not, at least I get popcorn. I get movie theater popcorn. So there's that. That's coming out today. You can go see it this weekend if you want to. Now let's switch over to something a little serious. This one, I just looked up what was coming up. I think his rage scale was like nothing. I think that's the thing. He didn't feel anything. The movie apparently makes you just feel nothing. Yeah. So this right here, I saw this and the poster says like he was never a hero or something. So that I'm wondering if they're doing, are we subverting Robinhood? What are we doing? Are we, because I don't know what we're going to do, but Hugh Jackman's in here and so is Bill Skarsgård. And I don't know, this one's out this weekend too. This is, I hadn't heard about this until I started putting these trailers together. So the Death of Robinhood, let's check this one out.
The Death of Robinhood, a brief history of the wicked and murderous bandit from your narrator, Hugh Jackman. In the earliest tellings, Robin Hood is portrayed as a famous cutthroat. In the 15th century ballad, A Jest of Robin Hood, Robin tracks the sheriff of Nottingham, fells him with an arrow, and takes his head with a sword.
I don't know enough to say that he's wrong about like the earliest things. So I don't know if we're doing like this is the real story of Robin Hood, and according to the, maybe it's true. Like Frankenstein never had a murderer's brain in the original, but we've all just kind of come to believe that. Who knows? Maybe that is real. I can't say otherwise, but it feels like deconstruction, and I fucking hate it. A24 though, they usually do a good job.
Yet from these grim beginnings emerged a hero. The romantic ideal of Robin Hood has long captured the public imagination.
I steal from the rich and give to the needy.
But in reality, life in the medieval ages was a brutal fight for survival. In The Death of Robin Hood, we meet Robin as an aging recluse in the throes of a life.
I thought this was a trailer. My apologies.
Life governed by fighting and stealing to survive.
You were a murderous brigand. Nothing more.
Now Robin is hunted as a pariah and outlaw. As he approaches death, he must make peace with the sins of his past.
I'm super excited about a story that is about, even if it is more accurate, I'm super excited about them telling a story about something that you like, and now it's actually bad and it's been evil all along and has to atone for the sins of its past. I'm super excited about that story. I love that. It's just a fresh, original idea. It's crazy.
In the literary tradition, two key figures emerge. The prioress. Stories of Robin Hood's death describe an ailing Robin betrayed by a wicked prioress during a bloodletting. But what if the roles were reversed? Robin as the sadistic menace, and the prioress his noble caregiver.
You begged for me to let you die, and I did not.
Little John. Known as the gentle sidekick, Little John has a new identity obscuring his dark path.
See, they're saying that he has a new identity. So now, they're saying that Robin Hood was this way, but then sounds like they're recreating some of these other parts. So it's like a mix of this was the real Grimm's fairy tales type thing, but then also we are going to make some stuff up to really drive home the theme that we wanted, which was the subversion of the hero, because it's super fucking clever and really original at this point.
But what does a lifetime of brigandry cost?
It will be a mighty battle, Robin.
In the end,
I don't know if you guys know this, but revenge is bad. Revenge bad. Violence bad. Violence begets more violence. It's a really super cool theme. It's very interesting that they're going to explore that.
And the stories of Robin Hood are just that, stories.
I've seen the power in stories. They can be used to make men do terrible things.
Sedaris said they read the original. His death was at the prioress. She kills him by bleeding him out. So yeah, we're gonna go back and we're gonna tell the original story, the real story, where we feel like it. But then we're gonna imagine other parts of the story where we feel like it also. This is like the based on a true story problem. God, I fucking hate this so much.
In this interpretation of the outlaw Robin Hood, the fables we've come to know left bloodied and thrashing in the mud.
I love the hero that I've come to know left bloodied and thrashing in the mud. That's my favorite. I love that. I like when my hero drinks blue titty milk and is sad. I love that. Great. Woohoo! That's going to be so fun. God, it's fucking depressing. That's out today. You can go see it tonight if you want to. Go tonight. Go get excited to go see Robin Hood as you've never seen him before, where he's actually a piece of shit. But then we reimagine the prioress who's really nice and saves his life. And so she's actually good in this one. So, oh my God. How do they still think that that's interesting? How is anybody still think that this is a good idea to tell these kind of stories? I guess they're just having a clear. I got to find out when that was written. That had to be written 5-6 years ago. Had to be. Jesus. All right. Well, this one might be funny. God, I got to get away from that. That's depressing. It just pisses me off. This one, you guys probably heard about a little while, maybe a month ago, or so I can't remember when, but this is one night only. And I thought this was like an Amazon Prime. No, this is going to be in theaters. This is for real going to be in theaters. This feels like an Amazon movie. This feels like a Netflix movie. So this is basically The Purge, but it's a rom-com where in The Purge on one night, you can just murder anybody. And they made a whole series about that. This one, we're living in a crazy dystopian future where unmarried people can only have sex one night a year. So I guess that's bad, or that's like causes tension or something. So I don't really know, but I guess we're gonna find out what's going on here.
I'm hungry.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Huh?
So I guess on the one night that you can have sex a year, you got to dress like that. And at this point, he should be like, well, I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry.
We're closed.
I know the owner.
I'm also, the movie's going to have to go into how this is illegal or how this works. They're going to have to go into it, and it's going to be so stupid. It's just, there's no way to explain how it's illegal to have sex the other nights of the year and not make it sound dumb.
This is the best pizza I've ever had. I think it's better than sex. I can't remember.
What's your favorite part
Extra cheese.
of sex?
The build up.
That's just a typical lady answer.
What's yours? Boobs? Cowgirl? Like to jackhammer?
Wow. For me, it's about the after.
Oh, come on.
Two people lying there, sharing a secret.
This feels like it was written by people who've never had sex. So it's like a 40-year-old virgin situation. This movie feels like a bag of sand.
Finding love is hard enough. Try doing it on the one night a year single people are legally allowed to have sex. I hate this night. Mom, I'm just gonna stay in.
No, you should go out.
So it's a world, and it's been happening for a while because everybody's just like, nobody's ever had sex, or this guy apparently never has. So we're living in this asexual world. I've been complaining there's too much sex in movies, like actually showing it and everything. But I guess this is the other way, where asexual people made a movie trying to talk about how it's not important. And that's also stupid. Stupid concept.
This night's insane. I just want to find a good guy.
To finding true love on the least romantic night of the year.
We're gonna go slow. We're gonna make good choices.
Allie, this is Tayshawn.
Hello.
We met in line for the bathroom.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Can I get a whiskey?
How?
And it's going to be a bunch of it's going to be a bunch, they think they're going to try to make a bunch of raunchy jokes. None of them are going to land because they're going to be safe raunchy jokes, if that makes any sense at all. And it doesn't even make sense to me, but you know what I'm talking about. Just like that right there. They're going to try it, but they're not going to really lean into it. It's not going to be like a full Hangover situation or something where they're just going to lean into the crazy. They won't do it. They'll just make these sort of halfway raunchy jokes. Oh, God.
Was anyone supposed to find something real on a night like tonight?
Sorry.
I'm Owen.
Allie.
Take my fucking name. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey now. Movies are called Greg Slop. I don't know how to take that. Take it as a compliment, maybe. I'll try to. I thought, so here's the thing. I thought this was going to be on streaming and I was going to watch it on streaming and make fun of it. But apparently it's in theaters. I don't know. I may have to sail for this one. I still haven't seen it. That's how bad it is. Nobody's even talking about it. Maybe you guys haven't even heard of this. There was a Sacha Baron Cohen movie that came on Netflix a couple weeks ago called Ladies First. Remember that Mel Gibson movie, What Women Want, where he can read women's minds? And it was okay, but it was, at the time, it was kind of original. Sacha Baron Cohen wakes up in a brand new world where everything is super reversed. And women are running things. They're just running the whole world. And he, a man, is treated like a terrible, stupid woman. And they all just act like what apparently the writers think men act like. And yeah, I might watch it. I might not. I don't know. There's only so much I can hate watch.
What about us?
Your ears look like car doors.
Well, your nose is way too small for your face.
Your chin could plow a field.
Your legs don't make any sense.
Your hairline doesn't make any sense.
So she's dressed like she's not looking for love. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not, you don't say that you're looking for something serious dressed like that. I don't want to be a victim blamer, but
Night's almost over, and we're running out of time. We're all just trying to find someone who makes going through it worth it.
Like, I'm not against rom-coms or romantic movies or whatever. Like, I think they're fantastic. A movie about two people just, you know, they're unlikely and they just realize they like each other and all that. Like, all of this sounds great. I think it's fantastic. But all of this is taking place in this premise of a future where everybody's banging on this night. So it's basically Valentine's Day, but these two are single. And yeah, Jay's, yeah, they're written by dull people. These two characters are dull sounding. Yeah, it's, God, this looks so boring. It doesn't look romantic. It doesn't look funny. It just looks, dare I say, cringy.
Who would you choose?
Allie!
If you only have one night.
Are you two together? I'm gonna need a clear answer.
You're cute when you're nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Then you're just cute.
The death.
No, not watching that again. Stop auto playing. Knock it off. Yep, that one's gonna bomb. That's gonna bomb hard. That looks like, I can't believe that was spoken out loud in a meeting. Somebody said that. They were like, hey, this is my idea for a movie. There's a future where you can only have sex once a year. It's illegal all the other days of the year. And then these two people are going to try to find love on that night, but like a platonic, non-physical kind of love. And it's going to be a rom-com or just a romance drama. Maybe doesn't look like a comedy at all. And nobody threw that person out of the room. Nobody called security and was like, how'd you get in here? Yeah. How is this not a streaming movie? Good God. I think a lot of people find him attractive. I don't know that he's like, sexiest man of the year, whatever, Brad Pitt tier type. I think a lot of people find that guy attractive. All right. Yeah. When you can't, this is what happens when you're not allowed to tell people their ideas are terrible. Tobias, not Funke, 10 Canadian dollars. It'd be nice if theaters could only play bad movies like that one night a year. Now that's an idea for a movie right there. Thank you so much for that. And then also, Anxurious, $2. Yeah, he is behind. Yes, I have seen the Owl House. I think we saw 1.5 seasons of it. I think the second season, that was one that like you knew it was going to be gay, and it was fine because it was written in. It didn't feel like a big rug pull or anything, and it was actually a pretty good show. The second season it's like, I don't know. The second season, that's all they cared about was the relationship of the older woman and her former classmate or something. Like, it wasn't poorly done in the first season. The second season, it's like they forgot they wanted to tell any other story other than this relationship thing. Like, well, this isn't a fun show anymore, so we didn't finish it. But it was good. It was good. All right. That one is coming out. It's in theaters somehow. It won't be for long. You don't got to worry about that. It'll be on streaming very, very soon if you're at all interested in that. But that will be August 7th in theaters. Good luck to that one. Now this one, the Odyssey. The Odyssey is next, and I'm genuinely curious about the Odyssey. Okay, because at this point I've watched all of Christopher Nolan's stuff except for Interstellar. I need to watch that, the last one. I do think he's a pretty good director. I do like his movies overall. There have been some low points, but overall I do like it. I have some concerns about it, though, from Nolan. I don't know how he's going to pull off the Odyssey. I'm afraid he's going to make it too much about Odysseus and not enough about it being an epic myth, because that's sort of Nolan's style. He likes to drill down to the one person, and his stories are about that person against the chaos and unknown forces of the world. it's Memento is the character is very confused and he's out of control. He's not in control. All the Batman movies, a lot of the theme is like, you're not really as in control as you think, Batman. And chaos is easy to spread and the world falls apart and people are genuinely just pretty terrible. And how can you, one man, face against this craziness? And Oppenheimer was a similar way. The government took his thing and he can't control it. So it's like a common theme for him to tell stories out of order and them be about a person thinking they can take on the world, but really they can't. And really the unknowable chaos of the world is too much for any one person. And that's fine. I think that's great. I don't know that it's going to work for the Odyssey. I think people want to see an epic Odyssey. I think they have every right to expect that. And I'm afraid it's going to be too much about grounding it like Nolan's other work. So, but we will see.
Tell me what you...
Oh, hang on a second here. I do. I mean, I know about the controversies, like the Helen of Troy. I think that's bad casting. Honestly, Matt Damon, I think, is not great casting. Ellen Page, it's going to be weird. I mean, I'm afraid they're going to go with like a sad, skinny Achilles because he's in Hades in this one. So I don't know. Yeah, I know about those. But I mean, beyond that, I'm afraid of what he's going to do with this one. So Interstellar is the last one. Got to watch that last one. We're going to watch the other night and then we watched Inception instead. And yeah, this is Keegan Anderson with me on this. It's too dark and grounded. That took the magic out of the story. It's gonna be about PTSD. Like I agree. It's that's what I'm concerned about. Is that Nolan's gonna try to gritty it up. He's gonna Batman it basically, and it worked for Batman. I just don't think it's gonna work in this setting.
A son.
And then what?
Like even that. And it doesn't help that people are going to have Troy in their minds. Like you have to, whether it's fair or not, the audience is going to have that. Troy was bright. Troy has Brad Pitt as Achilles, and Ellen Page is going to get compared to Brad Pitt. There's no way around that. This is dark and gloomy. It's Dark Knight. This is Odyssey, the Dark Knight, the Dark Odysseus.
We won the war.
I know people are mad about that guy. Is that Agamemnon or whoever is that in the or Menelaus or something in the armor? And they're like, that armor looks like Batman armor. Like, yeah, that's Nolan. This is very much Christopher Nolan.
Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me. Ithaca's king is coming back.
That's one of the controversies right there. That's Botox forehead. You can almost see where the injection site was. And that's eyebrow threading as well. This face is not, that was bad. I get it. He's going for dramatic lighting here and everything. I don't know. This is just...
No, he's not. What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
They're pining for a daddy. You didn't even know. Like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
And that's another controversy. People are, they don't like the language of it. And that's the other thing. This is based on maybe not based, but the rumor is that Nolan was inspired by the Odyssey as translated by, I can't remember her name, but it's a very basic, you know what? Actually, I have it in here somewhere. Hang on. I took a screenshot of this. You guys got to see this side by side. Here we go. Emily Wilson is who translated this. And this This is the first several lines of her translation and Robert Fagel's translation. And, you know, I'll read it out. Hers is, tell me about a complicated man. Muse, tell me how he lost. Muse, tell me how he wandered and was lost when he had wrecked the holy town of Troy, and where he went and who he met, the pain he suffered in the storms at sea, and how he worked to save his life and bring his men back home. He failed to keep them safe, poor fools. And Robert Fagel's translation is, sing to me of the man Muse, the man of twists and turns, driven time and again off course. Once he had plundered the hallowed heights of Troy. Many cities of men he saw and learned their minds. Many pains he suffered, heartsick on the open sea, fighting to save his life and bring his comrades home. But he could not save them from disaster, hard as he strove. One of those is very clearly more interesting sounding. It's got better language. Emily Wilson held herself to keeping the same number of lines in her translation as Homer did, even though Homer was writing in Greek. And it is a poem. The Odyssey is an epic poem, so it does have, there's a certain number of lines, and there was a method of there was a structure to it, but it was in Greek, ancient Greek. And she decided that she was going to use the exact same number of lines, and that she was going to translate it into iambic pentameter. So all of her lines are iambic pentameter. So that's why it sounds more simple. If you've ever tried to write an iambic pentameter, which I have a little bit, it's really fucking hard. And you end up having to use simple language because you don't have enough syllables. And anytime you're translating, I mean, you always have little bits lost in translation, because the Greeks, it's like any language, they'll have a word that's 17 syllables and it just means I'm upset. And then they'll have another word that's 2 syllables and it means I went to the store to get something and they didn't have what I wanted and I'm pissed. And they'll have like 1 2-syllable word for that whole phrase. Weird translations like that happen all the time with every language. So holding yourself to goofy rules like that doesn't make any sense, but she did. And so her stuff is more simplified. I have heard rumors that it's more feminine, like it's like people say it's like a feminist type thing. It elevates Odysseus' wife. I don't know that for a fact. I haven't read her translation, so I don't know. But it's just the type of language. And so that factors in, though. You can believe that Nolan was more inspired by that because back to the trailer here. You can believe that he was more inspired by it because the language, this whole like you're looking for your daddy and my dad will come back, and everybody's speaking. A lot of people are pointing out it sounds very modern. It's like modernisms. Obviously, it's Greek. It's ancient Greek. So it would still be historically inaccurate to like make it English and give in, you know, British accents and use more Elizabethan prose type thing. But in the audience's mind, that's going to read as more epic and more elevated than just these basic cadences, these basic modern cadences and speech patterns and language. It's boring. It's not epic. That's really, I mean, this is an epic poem, an epic myth story. And it feels, and this is part of the Nolan problem, because it's grounded, it's gritty, it's, you know, but I don't want grounded. I want an epic myth of gods and monsters and a man facing off against them, and or not facing them, but like trying to survive in this crazy. And I want people to speak with grandiose statements. And I don't want this. This is what concerns me about this movie.
Bringing vengeance.
Bringing it all.
Let's go!
See, I'm not a history buff. I don't know if that armor is, I've heard people complain about that. You know, as a layman, that's fine. It looks fine. That to me, almost honestly, this is like a breath of fresh air in this gloomy ass trailer. These guys look cool compared to the rest of this boring crap.
I need everyone at this party dead.
See, that's a boring line. I need everybody at this party dead. Not only is Pattinson delivering it with no gravitas whatsoever, but it's such a boring. There is a way to make that interesting. There's there's so many lines to just say, you know, rid me of these challengers. Something, literally anything would sound better and more commanding and more interesting than that.
I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this.
And see, that's that Nolan theme, right? Man thinks he can control things, but he can't. The world's crazy. He's not in control.
That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home.
There are no monsters. We saw Cyclops. That's it.
Not even the gods.
Keep us straight!
Charybdis just looks like a whirlpool. Oh, we do have some tentacles here. Scylla. So maybe like one tentacle pops in. Barely see it.
I think it's asleep.
It just, I'm real. I like Nolan. I like all his stuff. You know, even Tenet was fun. I think that Tenet feels like he always wants his characters to feel overwhelmed and confused and in the dark and everything. And Tenet feels like that's us in that movie. I don't know if he was going for that, like some kind of meta commentary, like after decades of filmmaking, that he's like, now you get to feel like all of my characters always feel. It's not great. But there were cool parts of it. This, I'm not optimistic about that at all. I don't love that. We'll see. That's gonna be mid-July, so we'll see how that goes. This one is a Netflix movie, and you're gonna tell right away it's a Netflix movie. It's gonna feel like it. I guarantee it. I haven't seen this one either. This is Little Brother. Now this is John Cena and Eric Andre. John Cena is I saw the blurb on it. He's like a straight-laced guy, and then his younger brother Eric Andre shows up and wrecks his perfectly curated, super straight-laced life. So again, not groundbreaking, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. It could be funny. I don't know how it's going to go because it's Netflix, and sometimes these guys get too hammy and they don't try. But that's fine. That's a fine premise for a comedy, buddy comedy. Let's see.
Hello. Oh my God. My brother was in a car accident. Is he okay?
He will be. It was quite an accident. He was very lucky.
Who the fuck is this? I don't believe it, but I think that's my little brother from a charity thing in high school. Yeah, I barely remember.
Brother?
And we're doing like I was fat in school, and then I got a kooky. I don't know if you guys ever saw what was it? What was the movie with The Rock and Kevin Hart? And The Rock was super into unicorns. Undercover? Something? Somebody's got to tell me what it was. It was actually a pretty funny movie. But this already feels like just trying to do that again. CIA. Yeah, that's what it was. Central Intelligence. That's what it was. Yep. Central Intelligence. It's actually a pretty funny movie. And it was made like 10 years ago. So this is before Kevin Hart got... I don't hate Kevin Hart. There's only like he's good at what he does, and then it's sort of like Adam Sandler or I can't think of his name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Certain Will Ferrell is another one. Like it's fine. Just only after a while you're like, all right, cool. I need a break from that. Will and Kevin Hart is like that. Anyway, this feels like Central Intelligence. Except I'm afraid Eric Andre is going to just be an idiot. Like he's going to ham it up too much.
You? He obviously doesn't have anywhere else to go. Maybe you can stay with us for a night or two.
What?
Just
Get in here!
Just me and you.
Is this really my life?
Running the same thing.
Ow, I'm driving a car!
He's not my actual brother.
Good morning.
But the timing on this could be worse. I start shooting tomorrow. We should cut. There's a guy pissing all over the car out there. And
I'm super amused, just so you guys know.
And he shattered the window. And a car drove by and ripped the door off.
Don't mind me. I'm Rudd's little brother.
Maybe he came back into your life for a reason.
Or maybe there's a stranger sleeping in our house.
What happened to the guy I married who said the only thing that matters is family?
Almost burnt the entire house down. Can you imagine?
I love you when I'm...
I don't have an answer for it right now, but maybe another good video idea would be to explore why comedy sucks now. What happened? What happened to comedy? I think it's because everybody was afraid of offending everyone. This is the most boring comedy I've ever seen, and I think that I believe is what is happening. Everybody got terrified to be just
here for you. It is good to have you back in my life.
Oh, look, T. He's crying.
Let the tears flow.
I've seen John Cena be funny. I've seen it happen. I've seen him be hilarious. Eric Andre, you know what? I haven't seen a lot of his stuff.
This maniac has infiltrated our household.
Just me and you.
I think growing up in his brother's shadow really did a number on him.
Our man is hurting right now.
I just want my husband back.
You might want to think about eating that ass. I am going to get the old Rudd back if it's so.
Yeah. Yep. There it is. It was, yeah. Want to see What About Bob? Want so badly. But none of these people have the skill of anybody involved in that movie.
Last thing I do.
I pledge my life to you.
You remember when Cat Williams was talking about how in the industry they have to do humiliation rituals and they have to like make you put on a dress or just throw you around just to do a bunch of slapstick bullshit? It feels like this right here.
I found something rather alarming.
Ah, shit. Is it on the shaft or the groin area?
It's not on any.
Just me and you. Just me and you.
Hey, that's on Netflix. You shocked about that? You shocked that that's on Netflix? God, this has been such a depressing stream. What is happening? Okay, so far, I'm all right with Spider-Man. That's the one that I'm the most positive about out of all of this. This is so sad. Forgotten Island looks like it could be okay. I think maybe it's just because we just watched Hexed. I don't know. But so far, those are the only two that are anywhere near okay. Somebody said the Wildwood trailer. Let's see if we'll see if we can get to it. I got several more to watch here. Come on, internet. Stop it. What's gato? It could be fun. Anyway. This next one, that's a good point right there from Buddy Smith. Forgotten Island gives him Ruby Gilman vibes. God, I forgot Ruby Gilman even existed. That's real sad right there. Oh, totally forgot about Ruby. Oh, now I'm reminded. Thank you. All right, so this next one is, again, this is like, I was just looking up what's coming out soon. Leviticus is out this weekend, I think. Yes, out today in theaters this weekend. This is supposed to be a horror movie, and the premise, the little teaser on this is oh my god, I'm sorry, over here there's Hungry Hippos movie, Killer Hippos. I might just want to watch that for a palate cleanser. Anyway, sorry, Leviticus, the teaser on this one is these two guys are running away from an evil monster. It's supposed to be a horror movie, and it is a shape-shifting monster that can take the shape of whatever they desire most, which is each other. So it's I didn't know there was gay horror, but there's gay horror now, baby. Here it is. There it is. Must escape a violent entity that takes form of the person they desire the most, which is each other. Oh yeah, that's a good reminder. Pro move. James, ever hit the like button? Good reminder. Reminding me as well. So we'll see. We'll see how Leviticus goes.
You like it here? What do you like about this place?
My mom wanted to move here. I'm stuck in this shithole.
So, there's nothing you like about this place?
Nothing.
I mean, other than them being like, all right, let's do it gay. This is, I mean, again, it's the same as every horror movie, right? Okay, cool. Two young kids. It's a new romance. But something deadly watches them.
Decency. Lust.
That's right. Church is bad. Bad church.
Desire. It has to go now. Look at the light.
Oh, they're going to abuse them in the church. So the church is abusive also. It's going to beat the gay out of them. That's... Oh, Jesus.
Ryan? Sure.
The real deadly monster is the church.
Okay.
You see anything that looks like me? Don't go near it.
It comes when no one else is around. Nothing can make it stop.
Honestly, this movie, maybe the movie is trying to prove the whole thing right. Only when they're alone does the monster come so they can make out, and it tries to kill them both. So the theme of this movie is, if you're a man, don't be alone with another man in a sexual setting. Am I reading that right? Is that the theme of the movie? This movie is very anti-gay.
Open it! It's gonna kill him!
This is what they wanted.
They wanted us to be scared.
So the church... Hang on, let me just see. The church summoned the monster to hunt them down to stop them from being gay, which is why it's called Leviticus. Okay, super fun. That one's out in theaters this weekend. Also with the Death of Robinhood. Just get out there and see them both. Death of Robinhood looks incredible. Hate your heroes. Leviticus, gay horror. The church is the bad guy. What else is out there? Toy Story 5. It's a great weekend for movies. Great weekend for movies. And next weekend is going to be a great movie, a great weekend also, because, well, here's the thing. It's going to be a great weekend unless you are a conservative Christian dad, because Millie Alcock doesn't want you to see this movie. She believes that you're the right kind of people to piss off. That was an interview recently where she was brushing off the hate of this movie and saying, well, it's just conservative dads, just Christian dads. And you know what? When you're pissing the right people off, you know you're doing something right. So that's good. Like, okay, well, that's most of your... I would say, like, if you label somebody conservative dad, and then you have another group Let's make an imaginary Venn diagram where you have one circle it's conservative dads and the other circle is people who would watch a superhero DC movie. It's damn near a fucking circle. So I don't know that you want to talk about your audience that way. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for her. Also, the reason that people were shitting on this trailer immediately is because, and this is something I meant to talk about earlier, this movie seems to have no theme. And this is something that so many of these movies have. They don't seem to have a point, a purpose. I was watching Inception the other day, as I said, watching all the Nolan movies, and there was a line in there that Tom Hardy gives about when they're discussing like how to get the idea in. And he has this really interesting couple of lines about what is an idea. It has to be simple. It's something that can grow. It can't be overly complex. It can't be self-defeating, whatever. It's a really cool little conversation. It's a short part of the movie, but it just kind of got me thinking. This is one of the issues with a lot of these movies is there is no idea at all. Or it's just this overly complicated nonsense crap that they would have shot down as part of the Inception plan. There's just nothing in most of these movies. There is no point. I mean, with Odysseus, at the very least, the Odyssey, at the very least, you could say there's probably a point. Man's struggle against the unknown, trying to get back home. Whatever. It's a story of heroism, something. There's probably a solid, simple idea in that movie. When I first watched this Supergirl trailer, I just thought, what's the theme of the movie? I didn't even walk away from it thinking like, oh, the theme is Supergirl's better than Superman. Haha, suck it, boys. Like, I didn't even get that theme. I didn't even get that. I got nothing. It's most of these movies. There's just nothing.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
Did I already close it? Damn it, I already closed the Hexed. She has no people. Hold on.
My whole life, I felt like there was something wrong with me.
I have no people.
I love this new thing that we're doing with movies. These writers are super good. They're super good at writing. God, excellent writing. That's right. That's right. Traumatic character development. Yeah. Yep. Supergirl is a movie that exists. That is correct. All plot, no theme. Just. Oh, God. And yes, that is. Tom Hardy was great in that movie. He pulls a grenade launcher out so good. Oh, Jesus. I did feel inspired. I appreciate that. They're the same picture. God.
Home is wherever you are, buddy.
I love it's like the He-Man. I love a main character that I hate. He-Man was stupid, just a big dummy who just literally stumbles around the movie sometimes. And then she's going to stumble around just being drunk and surly. And man, that sounds like I can't wait. Can't wait to watch that for like 2 hours. Wait to watch a character like that. I love that.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But look, almost by.
I mean, she just doesn't care, guys. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. You know, she's fine being by herself. She's a loner, but she's okay because she's not, you know, you guys are laughing because she's different. She's laughing because you're all the same.
My definition runs out. What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person.
Oh, this is new. The last trailer was just her. I didn't even know how they got there. Okay, so they shoot her dog. All right, so emotional manipulation. They shoot the dog, so they're the bad guys. It's Last of Us Part 2 all over again. Just we're gonna hurt a dog to manipulate you. So now you know they're bad. They poison the dog.
Yes.
Just a heckin' pupper doggo. Jesus Christ.
3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills. Who murdered my innocent family.
What was that line? I'm sorry, I was so overwhelmed by how shitty this all seems that did I hear that correct?
Who murdered my innocent family.
He murdered my innocent. Who the fuck talks like that? Where are the writers? Where are the writers? What is this dialogue anymore? And it's been all night. It's been across the board. What the fuck is this dialogue?
Just do what I say.
There's a possibility that the theme of this movie is like standing up for the innocent is what's important. Maybe. I'm trying to be optimistic here. Maybe that's the theme. That she'll be like, oh, just like my big brother Clark, whatever. That's because she doesn't care about anybody. She's a loner, but now she's going to find out that serving other people and protecting the innocent is really a good thing. Maybe. I hope. God, I'm just trying so hard to write for them at this point.
Don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Momoa wants to be in the DC universe so badly he wants. And it's not going to work out. They're going to fuck up Lobo real bad. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Hancock already did this. That one took a weird turn in the end, but it was still better than this.
Revenge.
Right, and she has a uniform. It's just like Superman's, but she also wears a trench coat. You know, she's different. She's different.
Why is she even here? I'm such an old joke.
They just go. They go together perfectly. It's incredible.
It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of...
True. This one is better than the first one. Much better. Still bad. But
suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
once again, adult children writing everything now. Dialogue is boring as hell. Everything is trauma. That's this movie. I mean, she's not an old cat lady, but she's a dog mom. That's her. The whole movie is her trying to save her fur baby. Her fur baby.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
So that's going to flop this weekend, or next weekend. That's coming up in a week. So mark your calendars down. Obviously, this weekend, it's a good thing it's not coming out this weekend, because it would have to compete with Toy Story 5 and Death of Robinhood and Leviticus, and also O Horizon, which actually might be one of the best ones. But yeah, next week though. next week gonna be wide open. Let's take a second here. Because somebody said Godzilla -0, and I gotta watch something that looks actually pretty cool. And I feel like I have to. I can't do that anymore. I gotta find one that's real though. Let's watch Godzilla -0 for a second. Let's cleanse for a moment. Yeah, Supergirl's gonna flop. It deserves it. 100%. And the crowd goes mild. Oh yeah, it's just, even if she hadn't taunted the audience and talked about what a bunch of istophobic knuckle draggers the audience is, it was already going to flop. I mean, that's why people were upset. Her saying those things was cope to try to cover for the fact that the movie looked like shit from the first trailer. It looked terrible from the jump, and it still looks terrible. That is a better trailer, but it still looks like a stupid ass movie. And then she's not helping by pissing the audience off. It's going to be a flop of monumental proportions, maybe bigger than Mandalorian and Grogu, which was, good God. But this one looks short. So this is Godzilla -0. Ooh, in November. I mean, that one doesn't have, hey, look, they got to compete with Hexed. Oh no, they're going to do great. That one doesn't have a ton to get upset or excited about, other than the fact that it's a kaiju movie. So that's fantastic. It just looks better by instantly. Let's see. Michael Lombardi said, go look at the writing credits. Joe Schuster's got a bunch of writers on there. I'm not familiar with most of these people, though, is the problem. Known for the Vampire Diaries. Well, that makes sense. I don't even dislike those. It's CW writing is a very different, it's its own kind of writing. Oh, he's just a creator of Supergirl. Oh, okay. So they're just crediting the creators of Supergirl. And then the writer, her only real credit is Vampire Diaries. Cool. CW writer is going to write that movie. Awesome. So yeah, that one's going to be out next weekend. That's going to crash and burn real hard. Yeah. Mosine said so far gun movies feel like high budget CW shows in movie format. It really does. Let me drop some of these. This one, I don't know that I'm going to play this one for you guys. I couldn't find an English one. Basically, what's the date on this one? June 26th, next weekend. This is Indian Tropic Thunder. It's people shooting a fake movie in a real jungle, and there's going to be hijinks. I don't know if it's going to be in English or not, because this trailer... So I don't know what's going on, but I saw that one was coming out, and I looked at it, and yeah, it's apparently a fake movie being shot in the jungle or something. It sounds like Tropic Thunder, but Indians are making this one. So I've not seen a lot of Indian movies. I never did see RRR, so I don't know. Everybody said that was amazing. Never did get to see it, but that is apparently coming out. It's coming out in the States. So there it is. That one's coming out next weekend. So if you feel like you want to try something new, try that one out. This next one is, interestingly, I think, hang on, I gotta find this here because I want to see if the writers bear any, because Scott Eastwood is like the star on this one. I don't know if he's relation to Clint Eastwood, and then Colin Hanks is in this one as well. instantly just makes me feel like they're trying to do Saving Private Ryan again. I don't know if that's true or not. Scott Eastwood. Son of Clint Eastwood. All right. So yeah, trying to do manly movies. So this is Lucky Strike. This is a war movie. This one's coming out soon. Next week coming out. However, this is probably an Oscar bait one here. I think we're about to see something a little Oscar-y because it is a limited release. So this is not worldwide or countrywide even. This is going to be just a handful of theaters just to qualify for Oscar noms. So we'll see.
Got the SS all over me.
We cannot get to you. Godspeed, Captain.
This is, you know what? Despot noted this when he helped me out with my Oscar roundup. Every year, the Oscars has to have a Nazi movie. So here it is, World War II. This is the Nazi movie this year. It's going to be in the Oscars. This nomination is secured right here.
German counteroffensive has been going on for 3 days.
He looks like Clint Eastwood. Oh my God. And there's some of it that's black and white or sepia toned. Oscar. Fucking Oscar. This is to give it the award now. Just give it away. Why even bother with the award show? This is it.
We need you to block that.
I'm being mean because I'm just in a bad mood with all these shitty ones, but this doesn't look terrible. It's funny that it follows those patterns. I gotta try to rein in the pessimism.
This morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on. Sorry, sir. You do realize we have 400 pounds of explosives back there, right, Murph?
That's a good point. Everybody says too many white. They can't meet the quotas for the Oscars. That's true. This one is not gonna. This can't even be nominated.
It's the first SS Panzer Division coming down that road. You boys have never fought anything like them.
Yeah, live wires. That's true. Zone of interest is what that was. Inventive evil is banal. Zone of interest is super. If you guys haven't seen that one, it's a uncomfortable movie because it is boring while they're killing a bunch of it's a pretty novel concept and it's interesting.
Reminiscing about the beaches of Puerto Rico, Ram? From the Upper West Side, Miller. I take a New York winter over this.
My eyes, I can't watch anything with war without thinking of Viva La Dare League. I just want to go, damn it, bitumen.
Dauntless, this is Derek 06. Vehicle's broke. All my men are dead.
Roger, Derek. We cannot get to you. We need to get to Rally Point Elsenborn.
That's too big of a hike. Got the SS crawling all over me.
Godspeed to you, Captain.
When it comes to the SS, there are no rules. They're not soldiers. They're murderers.
See, this is actually like the opposite of Zone of Interest, where go off on a whole rant on this. I feel like we make the Nazis too evil. And I mean that in a way that like they're less scary because we've made them comically evil now in so much of our movies and shows and stuff that they're less scary than they should be because of the way that they're portrayed. It's actually bad. It takes away from the tragedy by doing this cartoonish mustache twirling shit that we like to do. It's actually bad.
Who are you? American.
They warned us about turncoats and spies.
Keep your radio battery alive. It's your lifeline now.
See, this doesn't look bad. Like, it's a war movie, still looks good. And there is a theme, right? It's like man versus nature, man versus himself, digging deep, finding his courage. It's a well-worn idea. It's a war movie. So I mean, like, obviously that is the theme of like almost every war movie, but there is nothing. This looks like it could be a great movie. Looks like I could walk out feeling inspired. It's limited release, obviously Oscar bait, but I would watch this.
I'm the sturdiest radio in the war.
There it was. Oscar is locked.
I'm the sturdiest radio in the war.
Got it.
80 years from now, everyone will know what happened in that battle. But will they understand it?
I hope they do.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks really good. I don't know if Eastwood's son can act or not, but that looks great. Yeah, and Tom Hanks's kid too. So yeah, it's Hanks Eastwood team up. No, that looks really good actually. I don't know where that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be around me or not. It's a limited release, but that one looks good. Thank goodness. We got two. We got two good movies here. Okay, this next one I think is also Indian. This is, oh no, my tabs are timing out. This one's called Alpha. And this is, I think, an Indian movie about looks like a pair of girls who are probably raised in a lab, and they're going to I think they're just gonna kick a bunch of ass. I don't even know why. I don't even know if this is in English or not. Let's see what we got. This one's coming soon. Alpha is coming July 3rd. Very, very soon.
Should we call her, sir? इसकी माँ का नाम जानकी था. हम इसे सीता बुलावेंगे.
एक कहानी सुनाती हूँ.
Not English, but we'll see. We'll see what we got.
एक राक्षस था. घमंड उसका शस्त्र था. वो धोखे से राज करता था और झूठ से जीतता था. एक दिन एक राजकुमारी को अपने घर ले गया. इतिहास जानता है ये कहानी कैसे खत्म हुई, पर इस बार सीता आज लंका खुद.
Okay, so evil bad guy has kidnapped a girl and raised her to be a weapon, but now she's turning on him.
चलाने आई.
Jay, want to know about romance? No romance coming up. Well, I stand corrected. There's One Night Only. One Night Only is a romantic movie about how you can't have sex except for one night, but they want to find romance instead of sex. That's a romance. Happy?
Hi, boys.
What's up, boss?
Here's the thing. This looks so stupid and so fun at the same time. Okay. This is the kind of camp that I'm okay with. I'm fine with this. Be campy, be stupid. Get it, Shira? What was her name? Whatever. It's like Tomb Raider and Resident Evil all just wrapped up. Right. Yes. I mean, yeah, I called it. Lara Croft. Yes. This is super Lara Croft right here. Get campy. Just stop. Just stop and do a photo pose in the middle of the street. Oh, yeah.
जिसे तुमसे बात करनी है, रोक लो.
Think they're sisters. This is going to be like a Barbie movie. When they find out they're actually sisters.
तो बात कर लो.
अल्फा प्रोग्राम उसका जुनून है और जो भी उसके रास्ते में आता है वो उसे मार देता है. मैं जो बना रहा हूँ वो इतिहास है.
I hope that this is in English. Even if it's bad dubs, I don't even care. Oh, this looks like so much fun. And I think they know it. I think they know they're making a freaking B movie and they're having a blast with it. Stupid but fun.
शुरू करो अग्नि परीक्षा.
And I'm always down with the music too, so I'm fine with that. I don't so much mind reading subtitles. I pretty much have to at all times now. I'm just half deaf. I don't know I think it's all of us, right? Just I have subtitles on at all times, so maybe it won't be so bad.
इंडिया ने अल्फा की कदर नहीं की. अब इंडिया अल्फा से डरेगा.
वो वेट कर रहा है तुम्हारा.
ये हमें बचाएगा.
I'm here for that one. I'm here for it. Yeah, that is the truth. Yeah, I have subs on all the time, just constantly. So yeah, I'm fine. You know what? Fuck it. I'll watch it with subs. I don't care. And I'll just be jamming to the music the entire time. That one is Alpha. Are they sisters? Did we see that they were sisters? Were they twins split up at birth or something? Where'd the second girl come from? They didn't even say anything about her. July 3rd. July 3rd. And that, I believe that is coming out in the States. I think. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That looks like so much fun though, right? So we got 3. We have 3. We have a lot of depressing shit. We have a lot of really bad, terrible looking movies, but that one looks like fun. Spider-Man looks like fun. Godzilla looks like fun so far. This next one, shit, why did I pick this one? I saw it was coming out. I'd read the blurb on it. Oh, Horizon. A neuroscientist mourning the loss of her father is suddenly able to speak with him through a new technology, causing her to question everything from her relationships to her life's work. So going to be like a future dystopian dangers of technology maybe type thing. So Oh, Horizon is this next one. And that's this weekend. That's right. I said that before. That's right. This weekend. Oh, Horizon. So of all the shit movies, if you want to go see a movie this weekend, maybe, fingers crossed, maybe this is the one.
Hey, Abby. I noticed your social calendar has been empty for more than a month. You should visit the Seeking a Friend store.
What we do here is compile audio of anybody you can think of, and we bring them to life for you to hang out with.
You recreate their voice.
It's actually so much more than that.
So we're doing AI stories. There's a lot. It's a lot of AI stories. AI is in everything. I'm tired of it.
My dad died recently.
Dad. It's cool to see him.
Done.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. How was work today?
I've been talking to your dad.
I mean, so again, this has a theme. I don't know that I want to see this. This already feels like depressing. I think it's going to be depressing in the end, but it does. This is what I'm talking about. There's a theme here clearly developing already. I mean, look, we're 40 seconds into this trailer. It's obvious that she's going to get attached to this. She's lonely, says she's lonely. And now she's going to, instead of actually being a part of the world, she's going to have these conversations with this AI dad. So it's very much like people who have AI psychosis right now. So there's a definite theme. It's a little on nose for the modern times, but there is something. This movie has something here that you can grab a hold of, and that's a good thing.
Sounds like you're dating again, huh?
I think I really like him.
Well, remember, all boys are scum. Did you hang up on me? Hey, honey, just checking in on you. Forgot to mention Abby. Did you get my messages?
I should go, sir. You should actually take this up with her.
What?
Your dead dad just called to check up on me.
What's wrong with you talking to him? Dad, what are you doing?
And there's also like a there's a little bit of like a future dystopia thing here too, of like how when we do this, you know, with the AI dad thing, like they don't change. They're not real. And that's probably what she'll maybe come to grips with, is that this is fake.
I only want what's best for you.
This isn't LP. I'm gonna have to fire you.
She's passed on.
I know.
If you're honest about what you want, astonishing things can happen. I cherished the time we had together.
What are we doing?
But I can see now you're growing past me, creating your own path. Just don't break it.
Yeah, it seems depressing, but hopefully at the end, it's like almost like Her. I don't know if you guys ever saw Her. It's really actually a pretty good movie, way ahead of its time as far as the whole AI girlfriend, all that kind of stuff. Joaquin Phoenix was the lead on that one, and Scarlett Johansson was the voice of this AI girlfriend that he had. And then the end of that movie is pretty positive in that it pretty much ends with people being like, oh, we shouldn't maybe date AIs or let them be our sole socialization. We actually have to go talk to other real human beings. Hopefully this one ends that way. I'd like to see that.
Don't worry, honey. A little disappointment won't kill me.
You know, people bring in the strangest stuff. I mean, this one guy brought in Hitler. I did it too, because I needed the money. But it was a very uncomfortable day for me as a Jewish man.
Her's depressing all throughout the movie except for the end. That one might be good. I'm not going to go to the theater to see that one because what is it? What did I say? It's out this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to see Toy Story tomorrow because I got kids. But that one, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. It looks like it might be a little sad in the middle. It might be like hard to finish because it might feel just like, oh my God, it's so heavy. But I think there are interesting ideas at play in this one. That looks like a good movie. I'm going to watch that eventually because that might be one of my like better movies of the year. That might be on the Oscar list as well, just because it's current, talks about AI, and the Academy would love that shit. And it might just be a really good movie. It looks good. Yeah. Yeah. It has potential. It does. All right. This next one, 40 Days and 40 Nights. 40 Dates and 40 Nights, not 40 Days and 40 Nights. That is Josh Duhamel from 2001, which I'm still considering making like a video about it because that movie has got to be a fucking fever dream. I can't have seen that. Or I made it up. I had to have made it up. That can't be real. That is a movie about a dude who makes a bet to not have sex for Lent for 40 days. And by the end of the movie, he looks like a heroin addict who is in withdrawals. Like the whole plot of the movie is that he's having physical, like he's got the shakes and shit because he hasn't had sex for 30 days or more. And then his ex-girlfriend basically assaults him at the end of that one, if I recall correctly. Please tell me that you guys are remembering this. Yeah, it's a weird ass movie. Super, super weird. That's right. Josh Hartnett, not Duhamel. Kind of ended his career. I don't know what happened to him after that. Okay. I'm not alone. That's good. It was a fucked up movie, right? That was weird. It was a weird ass movie. Anyway, this is 40 Dates and 40 Nights. Small detour on that one. This, the blurb on this one is that a girl is burned out on dating and ready to quit. She accepts her grandma's outrageous challenge to date more. I don't really know what the fuck that challenge is about. Anyway, 40 dates in 40 nights for a full year of rent. So this is going to be a romantic comedy. A lot of it's going to be really shitty dates. That's where I'm sure a lot of the comedy is going to come from.
Newsflash, love, it's extinct.
Look, you are really hot. Like a solid 6 out of 10.
Okay. I have an idea.
I got a strong feeling. I mean, this is going to end in a romance. Like, it has to end with her finding somebody, I'm sure, unless they go full subversion. Like, she just is like, no, it's actually, I'm going to date myself because guys suck. But I'm sure a lot of the comedy in this is going to be super douchebags. So that's going to be fun, that they're going to portray the majority of guys as just totally undateable, horrible people. And then she'll find the one diamond in the rough. So that's cool. That's a fun theme for today's age.
Go on 40 dates, and if you have found a keeper, I will pay your rent.
Your grandma's literally trying to pimp you out.
The premise of this movie is that grandma said, dating's not so bad, date more.
Are you cool if we go Dutch?
Yeah.
You remind me of my ex-wife.
And then St. Patty's, he couldn't hold his liquor. He threw up a little bit.
Hey, so sorry I'm late. Do I know you from somewhere?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Got a customer that needs a baby free. Can you bring up the safe sex keys, please?
Cool. I'm gonna be single forever.
It's not. It could be funny. It could be. I just think that it would take a talented person to make this funny. This whole premise could be so easily messed up by hack writers. And that's most of the people doing all the writing now. So I don't know that it's going to do well.
Really that bad? Uh-huh. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's a boy.
Oh.
We should go get a drink.
I can't go another date with you.
I'm one of your 40 dates.
If you want to call it that.
I do want to call it that.
27's waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Given Netflix rom-com vibes, 100%. This is given Hallmark Channel rom-com. Like, this girl even looks like the girl from Emily in Paris. Oh, man.
Jackson.
Leah.
I'll text you. Big dog?
What are you getting out of all this?
Is free rent a good enough answer?
It's okay to let people know you.
All any of us can do is try.
You got this.
No.
Just like it's so weird. It's so weird that the premise of the movie is like just date around. Law of averages. Just get out there and just if you go through enough, you'll find a guy. I think that the existence of Tinder would say otherwise. Obviously that's not. That's Hallmark tribe. Pure. That sounds like. Is that Despot? Is that a side? Is that an extra burner account? Yeah. Horrible. The first season of Emily in Paris was all right. I think it got adorkable and Netflix quirky after that. But Mrs. Owen, I think, watched a season or two more. I'm not sure. Yes, this is a very good point from Kevin here. It has the boring Netflix lighting. Yes, that is something that I have not talked about enough. And that's not a thing that I noticed, but people have brought it up and now I can't unsee it. That Netflix, it's all very unnatural lighting. It's very box lighting. It's like me in my own studio where I have a pair of boxes at me and it's it's overly well lit. It's perfect. It's like a photo studio. And this is that right there. That's an excellent point. Boring ass Netflix lighting.
Oh. Maybe you'll find love at the top.
Okay. Oh.
And I'm going to guess that at no point in this movie does anybody ever say, if you go on 40 dates and none of them work out, maybe you suck. Maybe it's a skill issue. No one's going to say that. But that would be, if I had a friend who told me that this was the problem they were having, I would think maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
That's my girl.
Love doesn't happen overnight. It takes time.
It's like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but Netflixified.
That's an odd visual.
Are we done?
Nope, can't stop staring.
Okay.
And so he's in on it somehow, but they're gonna, yeah. It's I mean, there's parts of it, like there are parts of it that could be fun. The theme there of like you have to work at a relationship and you can't just like randomly go out with a bunch of people. And so yeah, she's dating this guy. Like they're actually dating. Like that's what is being shown there, is they're actually having a courtship. And so she's, you know, seeing that just more than one date is required to actually get to know somebody. And so there's a good theme there. It's not bad. It doesn't look terrible. It looks like it's going to drag real bad in the middle. It looks like it's going to rely on a bunch of stupid guys to be the humor of it. But overall, I bet you Mrs. Owen and I stream this. And we'll probably have a fine time. Like we'll probably stream it and neither of us is going to hate it. And we're gonna be like, oh, that was pretty cute. And that's going to be about it. That's probably what is going to happen there. Just some evening. Like, oh yeah, I remember this movie came out. You want to stream it? And it'll be free somewhere. And then we'll just check it out. That's what'll happen. Maybe. Or we'll just watch New Girl again or Newsroom again or some shit. Who knows? But this is a streaming movie right here. Like not even that it feels like it was made by Netflix, which it absolutely does. But let me make sure that that's not a Netflix one. Because Little Brother is on no, the rest of these is all theater movies. None of these are actually on streaming, even though they feel like they would be. 40 Dates, 40 Nights, yeah. Next week in theaters. That is a theater movie. But it doesn't feel like a theater movie is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Got confused. It doesn't feel like it was made. I'm not saying it feels like it was made by a streaming company. This is a movie that you stream. You don't go to the theater to see this movie. It took a long time for me to get that thought out. Anyway, while I was looking at some of these movies, there's the shit on the side. So there's like two more. Well, first of all, let's watch Wildwood. Somebody mentioned it. And then there are two more, How to Rob a Bank and Onslaught. They were just sort of on the side there. So I figured, hell, let's just add them to the list. Let's see here. We got Carey Mulligan. Oh, hey, Carey Mulligan's on a run here. Let's have a look. It's an interesting look, that's for sure. It's not the same bean mouth look. It's not the same slow motion frame rate Spider-Verse look. It's not the same Netflix lighting look. I mean, at the very least, this appears different than what you've been seeing everywhere else. All right.
He's got to go outside sometime.
No, he doesn't.
Promise me you won't leave the house. I promise we won't leave the house.
Trying to give this kid agoraphobia? That's the plot of this movie? That's wild. Well, that's why it looks like Coraline. Because it's from Leica. Oh man, this is sad. Had me in the first half here, read the book that while it was based on the stories Narnia meets Labyrinth, and I was like, hell yeah. And then the rest of the sentence was minus all the interesting things from either. Damn it. Looks depressing. Just feels like it's going to be real depressing. Like a better movie you saw. I'm here for the puns. Yeah, it's got It's got Coraline vibes for sure. In that it's real fucked up. Like there's just weird shit happening. Just strange. Interesting though. It looks like it's gonna be fun. Okay, see now this looks good. Took way too long to get to this part that looks cool. Before it was just abusive parents giving their kid agoraphobia for no reason. Now this is fun.
I don't want.
I mean, who the hell knows what the plot is, but it's moving. It's making me feel things.
Any part of your fairy tale. I just want my brother.
I mean, it might be really cool. Yeah, there was no I mean, what they keep the kid inside, so and then got kidnapped by crows. A lot of crazy stuff going on in there. The comparison to Labyrinth is, now I see it. It's spot on. It's little kid gets kidnapped, sister has to go after her, and a lot of really weird shit happens. I don't think my kids have seen Labyrinth. That's a failing on my part. I should fix that right away. Ex Yo Mama is back in the beginning of the video. Yeah, men and women tell stories differently. And you're right. The men and women taking a picture of me. It's 100%. It's neither one is like better or worse than the other. It is a fact that we interpret and interact with the world differently. And people act, the most of the problems I see come from people that want to deny that. They want to pretend like that's not real. It's really stupid. Makes no sense. Let's see here. We got two more. Our last one is, well, gosh, I got How to Rob a Bank and Onslaught. Onslaught is about, like, I think a super soldier or something. I'm going to say that for last. That's going to be cool as hell. How to Rob a Bank might be cool as hell too, though. And man, look, I got these neat ones on the side here that you could just keep going into, all these extra ones. I don't know if they're coming out soon though. Somebody asked how I got this lineup. I mostly just found the stuff that's coming out in the next couple of months, and then Shrek, Hexed, and Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man's coming next, but Shrek and Hexed I threw in because they're big. So, yeah, it's been I really did grab. It was Mosine that actually asked that one. I remember. And that's how I got the lineup, and it's looking like a depressing summer. If this is the stuff that's coming out in the rest of June and July, it's depressing looking. It's not great. Well, we'll prepare to cringe if it's a big cringe fest. Is it going to be like Fair Game $? It's coming out, live service game where you rob big corporations and Sony is the one that's making it? Because that looks hilarious. All right, How to Rob a Bank trailer starts now.
You know what's more powerful than money?
Oh, I thought we were doing that. Okay.
You know what's more powerful than money? An audience. Rolling.
Let me break some numbers down for you. Odds of owning your home, 4 out of 10.
Oh yeah. No, I see it. I see it already. We're doing the life's not fair, therefore it's okay that we're robbing people. I love that. I absolutely love that mentality.
Odds of earning a 6-figure salary, 2 out of 10. But the success rate of armed robberies is 9 out of 10.
See, but the director of Fall Guy and Bullet Train and everything, like I'm sure it's going to be fun. I have no doubt that it is going to be, it's full of self-justification of people who are mad that there are folks that exist that have more money than them. And at no point will any introspection be given to how the dollar was diluted to such a point or what sort of incentives and disincentives created the system. It'll just be rich people bad. Nobody will ever question how we got here other than just rich people bad. So their badness must have created this situation.
Let's make some content.
That was really good until they threw the 2 on the end of there. But that's all right. It was still good.
Blue is for blanks. No one has to get hurt, all right?
Go, go, go! Oh, shit.
Oh, Golden Girls, all right.
Welcome to our channel. How do I...
So, yeah, it's going to be rich people bad. But if it's funny and there's a lot of action, I mean, it's probably going to be fun. And you're just going to have to, like, just not be bothered by the stupid politics of it. What is that guy's name from SNL? He can be funny sometimes, but he's, yeah.
Rob a bank.
15 banks, 900 million views. These clowns are making the FBI look like fools.
I mean, right away, I just want to say it's not fair they have 900 million views. The odds of you getting 900 million views on YouTube, you know how slim that is? Therefore, it's fair that I get some of their views. Just trying to follow the theme of the movie, that's all. Sorry, I can't not get political with this. I can't not get super.
Congratulations. Here, for the college fund.
We have a hacker under house arrest. We should use her. Reagan Gardner?
I'm a little busy.
You don't smell busy.
That's incense.
This program you created finds people that don't want to be found.
I kind of got stuck in this rabbit hole trying to...
It's a cool, yeah. It's a cool, it's a cool premise. No, it's honestly the political stuff is stupid as hell, but this movie actually does look pretty good. It really does. It looks like it's going to be fun. You're going to have to ignore the stupid, there's going to be monologues. Guarantee there'll be super political monologues, and the end of the movie is still going to be rich people bad, but at least it will be entertaining. I mean, how many rich people bad movies have you seen that were just a lecture and they sucked and they were not entertaining? Right? So this, at least, this is something.
Track down my ex, that double-dipping man-child. I'm over it.
Seems like it. If you help us find these guys, we would drop all your charges.
Shut up. I like them. They have like a whole Robinhood thing going on.
We have to give to like a real charity. Like OnlyFans is not a charity.
There's just too much footage here for them not to have made a mistake. I'm telling you, we can find them.
And there's also like a detective thing going on. So it's like a heist movie and there's a detective thing. There's a lot of cool elements in this. So other than rich people bad as a dumbass underlying premise, there's a lot of cool things here. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. I'm being too nice too soon, apparently.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think you're a murderer.
No, I'm not. Banks are. You know, they kill someone you love. They don't get a bullet. They get a bonus.
I'm just doing my job.
Have you seen it?
Still my job. Still my job.
Yeah. So he's going to be bad for trying to track down bank robbers because, you know, they're nonviolent. So it's okay. If it's a mostly peaceful protest, then it's fine. Then they're still the good guys.
They're going to rob this bank because this one's personal.
I don't worry about the ambitions of thieves.
Didn't your bank just get bailed out and like screw over a lot of people? Just also kind of seems like thievery, no?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Who's grabbing who? Yeah, it's going to be so much of that shit. I don't know. I don't know which is going to outweigh. I don't know if the cringiness of the dialogue and the toddler-like Marxist attitudes that are prevalent all throughout this are going to outweigh the other elements where it's cool. There's bank robberies. There's heist shit going on. There seems to be like some actual fun comedy. There's cop mystery tracking down detective stuff. Could be really good. And then maybe, I'm just trying to be optimistic. I'm trying so fucking hard. Maybe these parts that they've shown are the only Marxy parts, and they're just like shoving them in the trailer because they think that that's going to appeal to people. I don't know. Even I don't believe what I just said. Never mind.
I love you guys. You finished what we started.
They're making a point. The system's corrupt. Are we in a car chase?
We just need to get there fast.
Get out of the car. Is this How to Rob a Bank? Yeah. Yo, I love your show. Thanks for watching.
That would happen in real life, sadly enough.
Cops!
Oh, shit.
Dude, you blew a stop sign.
Theaters in September. Little ways to go on that one. Yeah, that one's tough because there's some serious, huge red flags. But then also there's like a lot of fun shit going on in there. I hate to say this. Oh God, I'm going to say it. But if you just go turn your brain off, if you turn your brain off, you'll have a good time. God, I hate saying that. Tobias for $1 Canadian. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. I saw you. We were just in the middle of the trailer. Yeah, this is this like, it's okay, we're gonna excuse violence. Well, they're not violent. That's the thing. They're gonna that is one thing that I'm really nervous about, is that they're gonna really drag out the point that they're not violent to prove that they're justified, because they're taking time to make sure they're not hurting anybody and whatever. Like, yeah, it's gonna be they're gonna have to really twist and jump through some hoops to make them seem like the good guys. And it's going to be a lot of monologues, a lot of blue sky monologues in there. And those are going to be the cringy parts, but it could be fun. We'll see. All right. Last one for the evening is Onslaught. And this is an A24 one. And I think this is about like a super mercenary something. I don't know. Let's just see. You know, you can count on A24 to just be different. That's what I know. They're not all hits. Death of Robinhood is an A24. We'll see.
How long has it been here, Celeste? You need to get over your shit, soldier.
No, hang on. There was supposed to be a message attached to the dollar. Time to get some views. Go rob a bank. Well, I don't think I should have to rob a bank. I just think they have more views. I mean, who needs 900 million views? Nobody needs mine. That's more views than any one person could ever need. Therefore, I should get some of their views. So there we go.
I like it here. It's safe.
Sorry, I didn't hear what happened at the beginning.
How long has it been here, Celeste? You need to get over your shit, soldier.
I like it here. It's safe.
Look, I got an emergency meeting. You're up, Mom.
No.
Okay. So I thought she was like a super soldier or some shit. Just a former soldier.
Burrito. Eat a burrito with your hands. Like this. Quiet. Big bite.
That's real right there. You ever watch kids eat something the wrong way, and you have to just not, you think you're not a control freak until you watch a kid disassemble a taco and just smash it into their face, or eat a piece of pizza upside down with the cheese underneath and it starts like falling and they just bite it sideways or some shit. And then you learn a lot about yourself.
That's my bro.
It's the second time that Black Hawk has gone over us today. They're up to something in the desert north of here. Kind of secret base or some shit.
What you are witnessing here is a human equivalent of a heat-seeking missile. Perfect soldier.
All right, see, we got green flags going on here. Got a super soldier. That's always a good start point for any movie whatsoever. And then we've got a former soldier who's like too good, but now has to get out of the game because they're got PTSD, but they're gonna get pulled back in for something important like this. If there is, stop, damn it. Let me be optimistic. Let me be. If I see a scene in here where there's a gun room and what's her face has to like go through and there's more guns than she could possibly hold on her person, and there's somebody in there to like give her the tour to, and like, which ones do you want? Then I'm sold. I'm always sold for that. I'm just a slut for a gun room gear up scene in any movie. Super Soldier has glowing eyes, which is, I want to know why.
Would you mind telling me what I'm up against tonight?
We set out to create an ideal combatant to be deployed against the domestic populace. These men are conditioned to kill until they are stopped.
Do you have any practical advice for engagement?
Use your best judgment and cover our tracks.
So we got super stylish henchmen. We got super soldiers that got to be stopped. This is looking extremely stylish. I'll be honest, the only thing right now that is making me feel like this isn't great is that we just got good about 30 seconds ago. The first minute, this is just a poorly put together trailer. I think this movie is going to be fun. I think this trailer took its sweet ass time getting to the like, she's a single mom and she's traumatized and she's living in the desert, whatever. Get to the fun, stylish parts.
Don't be afraid.
Where's your government?
Where are you going?
Go to your room. Get under the bed. Mama needs to get her guns.
Right. Now she's back in. And yeah, the government's evil. What's not to love about this movie? Trust your government, kids. But it's all going to take place around a trailer. It's not a great set. It's not a good set.
Cover your ears.
Why?
I'm just gonna say a lot of bad words, okay?
You little bitch!
You got Evil Dead vibes? Fuck yeah. This is great.
From Trailer Park, motherfucker!
I'm ready for that one. All right, I'm ready for that one. That one's good. We ended on a good one. Excellent. Yeah, no, I definitely shot for cheap. That's it. That's true. That's why it's in a trailer park. This is a super cheap set. They probably actually blew those trailers up too, which is going to be fine. Yeah. Sells the trailer park. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one to end up on. I'm very, very happy on that one. Yeah, maybe that's all she had. Maybe all she had was a revolver, and that thing looked big. Maybe that was like a one of those Taurus freaking 50 cal revolvers, like one of them. What do they call those? They had like a special name. It looked big. Well, too big for her though. Yeah, that looks great. So okay, so let's take a look here. We had Onslaught. That one looked good. What else? Oh, I wanted to show you guys the Angry Birds 3 trailer. That was actually in the thumbnail for this video. But then after I made that, I started looking around. There is no trailer for that. I just thought there was. It's supposed to come out this year, but there's no trailer yet. It's been in production for a couple of years. That's sad. But the Onslaught looks good. Spiderman Brand New Day looks good. What else? Alpha, the Indian double chick one. That one. That's going to be a blast. Stupid, but a blast. Lucky Strike, war movie. That one looked good. Oh, Horizon could be good. Maybe a little depressing. AI dead dad thing, maybe. 40 Days and 40 Nights feels like a Netflix, but I'm going to give it a half point. That's 5.5. That one seems average, and I'm going to wait to stream that one. But it's going to be like a rom-com. It's going to be fine. What else was on here? Welcome to the Jungle. I don't think it's going to be good. I wanted to watch it because I thought it would be kind of stupid looking and just sort of a fun little break, but it's basically Indian Tropic Thunder, and I don't have a lot of hope for that one. Nothing else. Nothing else looked good at all. Oh, no, wait. We in there. Wildwood. Sorry, it's not on my list. Wildwood was good, so that's 6. And then Godzilla, I'll give it a point because Godzilla -1 was good, so 7. 7.5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21 trailers, I think, total. And we had 30%? Not bad. Not a bad ratio. 30% of the trailers that we watch that are coming out in the next 3-4 months. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. It sounded better. It sounded better when I started saying it. Hang on, wait. And we want to watch End of Oak Street. I haven't even heard of this. So let's see what we got here. Somebody said it's a dinosaur thing. Oh, it's Warner Brothers. Well, here goes the monetization for the video right here. Not that there ever was any. But yeah, so far it's been a successful night. There was a low point there for the first hour, right? It was bad. There was a lot of bad ones all in a row. It was a lot of shit all in a row. Oh wait, maybe after this we should watch Social Reckoning. I don't know. I gotta go to bed soon. It's getting late. Well, okay, I'm gonna end it on this one. We'll watch this one, and then I'm gonna wrap it from there because I gotta head to work in the morning and do more SAP. Super fun shit.
Anybody else see that weird light last night?
What weird light?
The wind was blowing all crazy. Starbuck was freaked out and barking.
Could have been lights from a helicopter.
Or are you?
See, Anne Hathaway actually looks. This must have been shot before she got that Botox before Odyssey. She looks like a normal person right there.
UFO. Aliens.
Shut up, Dad.
I don't like Ewan McGregor. So, and I do like, I just said her name. I do like her as an actress. I can find it once and then that's it, pretty much it.
Water's not working.
Trouble is Bad Robot. So that means we're going to have mystery boxes in this one. We're going to have, it's not James Gunn. It's the other one. God, who owns Bad Robot? Anyway, you guys will say it. It's the one. He's Mr. Mystery Box. Yeah. Anne Hathaway. That's the one. Yeah. J.J. Abrams. Oh, God damn it.
Looks like the whole neighborhood's lost power.
What the hell was that?
But dinosaurs, though. Dinosaurs makes up for a lot of things.
We can't leave.
I think that our neighborhood, our house, our whole street has moved.
How the hell is that even possible?
Get out of there! Run!
What the hell's going on?
Get inside!
Ewan McGregor as like 80s, 90s dad. I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling every bit of this so far. Other than J.J. Abrams being involved. Oh shit. Oh shit. I thought it was gonna be like a fun dinosaur movie. That lady just got ate. Her whole head got bitten off. Gertrude is dead. You know what? I have not watched a single Cloverfield movie at all. Not even one. And there's like 3 or 4 of them, right? Could be a universe at this point. Let's see.
Gather supplies.
Grab anything you can use as a weapon.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like a thriller comedy. It seems like there should be a little bit of comedy. This feels especially with the Billy Joel and everything, like it doesn't feel like a horror movie for sure. It feels like a thriller. I don't know if they're gonna try to make it funny or if it's just gonna be more of like just straight action movie. The song is making it feel lighthearted or lighter-hearted than like a Jurassic Park or more of like a dinosaur action movie. But Gertrude got her fucking head bit off. So that changed the tone real fast.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna survive. God's not gonna let us die here.
Greg, you only go to church at Christmas and now you're telling the kids God's looking out for us?
What about the people who are out there getting eaten?
And his name is Greg. Oh, I gotta see it.
I'm all right.
More pros and cons, I think, on that one. I do think that it's gonna be. I think it'll be fun. There's J.J. Abrams involved. Somebody was talking about it's got the director of a movie that I have not seen. Oh, It Follows. I haven't seen It Follows, so I don't know how that was. It feels, the levity here feels because it's like a family movie. It feels like it's gonna be a family movie, like it's coming together to fight this. You know, it's a race to Witch Mountain or the Robinsons on Netflix, which actually was kind of good. Not Meet the Robinsons. What's the one where they time travel and they have the robot? Anyway, this one I think looks like it could be a lot of fun. The trailer was pretty slow, but I think the trailer was trying to build tension. It didn't achieve that, but I think the movie might achieve that. So there might be much more tension if they can get to the actual dinosaur thing and not build up the family life aspect for half an hour of the beginning of the Lost in Space. That's the one. Yeah, if they cannot wait too long on that, we'll see. But I think that's got a lot. It's got a lot of green flags on this one. What is the? Did it say? It's coming up soon, right? Was there a date? August 14th. Okay, so that's a little later. Not as late. Some of those were like September. How to Rob a Bank was September. What was the other one? September. Wildwood, I think, was September. That's the thing. It is there. I can see what people are saying. Like, yeah, but there has to be a story. Somebody else. Yeah. That is kind of a yellow flag that maybe there's not a lot of story going on there other than just the family. Like it's the family having to come together to overcome it. But the beginning of the movie didn't seem like they were a family on the rocks, that the dinosaurs are going to help them learn to be a family or something. They already seemed pretty functional. So that's a change. That's fresh. You know, that's pretty good. So that looked pretty good. Pretty good. Overall, it looks like there's a handful of movies coming out this summer that look interesting. They're going to be good. Not so many that you're going to have to like arrange your schedule and make hard. There will be no hard choices. There will not be, like in years past, there have been weekends where like, God damn it, there's so many good movies. I don't know which one to see. That will not be this year, this summer at all. That's for damn sure. You can take your time. You can be choosy. It's going to be okay. But overall, there are some good ones out there. It's just the big names. The Supergirl, the Toy Story, the Death of Robinhood, the Odyssey I'm worried about. That those are going to suck. And those are going to be the ones, you know, what's sad is those are going to be the ones that are going to get all the attention for sucking. Because Supergirl is just it's going to suck up all the talk for about a week, I guess, until I think people are already bored of it. Nobody's going to talk about Leviticus. Supergirl's gonna be one. Odyssey's gonna get a lot of talk. I'm afraid it's gonna be underwhelming. Spiderman, I think, is gonna do well. We're gonna talk about that one a lot. Toy Story, I'm interested to see if anybody gives a shit about Toy Story 5. Like, I think it's gonna make money, but nobody's gonna care about it. It's gonna be such a weird, it's gonna be such a weird thing. It was like Moana 2. You know that made $1 billion? That piece of shit movie made over $1 billion and nobody said anything about it. That's such a weird thing to have happen and I think that's what Toy Story 5 is going to be. People are going to go see it in droves. It's going to make so much money and nobody's going to talk about it at all. They won't even say it's good, it's bad, nothing. It's just going to make money and no one will care. It's so surreal. How is that possible? But yeah, it's going to make money this weekend, but nobody's going to care about it. Nobody's going to care about Death of Robinhood this weekend. Yeah, there's going to be some big flops. Oh, later this year, I couldn't find a trailer for it, and it was going to be July 17th. I looked it up right before the show, but then they moved it. Kristen Wiig and Jonah Hill are going to be in a comedy called Cut Off, where they, I believe, are siblings, like of a rich, they super rich, but they're shit people, and then their rich dad cuts them off, and then hijinks ensue. And apparently Jonah Hill lost a ton of weight. So, but I couldn't find a trailer, unfortunately. Could be good. Who knows? Maybe Kristen Wiig can get out from underneath the Ghostbusters shadow. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you watching some trailers with me. Looks like we got some good stuff this summer, so hopefully enough to keep us all entertained. But now I'm going to head to bed, and we will do this again in a couple of months when a new batch of trailers comes out, because I like this format and I like hanging out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you very, very soon. Have a good one.